So, you know, who knows at this point. I just can't get you out of my head. You're the girl that I can't stop thinking about. Every night, every day, I'm in hell forever.
I'm just checking the sound.
That's the song. Oh, it's not coming out of these speakers? Needs to. No. It's only coming out my headphones.
I don't know.
It was there that...
Is it this?
Yeah. Must be. Ooh. Maybe it's because these are on. Yeah. Oh, fam.
Mate, I'm going to start with that.
Oh, we are going to start. So look, if you're just joining us on Twitch now...
We live?
We're live on Twitch, mate.
We're live, it's all time.
We're live
We're
on
live.
Twitch. I do need to just check the audio level.
Yeah?
But I did go on Discord instead of Twitch just then, actually. So that was quite normal.
Oh, well done, mate. Well done. Well done.
Well done,
Right,
well done.
we are going live on the radio. Once I figure out which one of these mice operates this thing in some seconds. I don't have an actual clock. Okay, 15 seconds.
15 seconds.
15 seconds for this song. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome to Pizza Games Funtimes on PCR Extra. This is Carly Minogue spinning around for our first track, and we'll be back to you in a few minutes.
Around, move out of my way. Hey, I got a feeling that you love me like this. Yeah, break down. Throw them C's up, mate. It's kind of a note, fam. Dabs McGee in the house. Welcome to the live stream. Slash podcast slash whatever we're going to call this. I don't know at this point.
Livecast pod.
Livecast. Oddcast is what we called it before. Like when we did it originally, back in the day.
Hey, go. Dive straight in with the Kylie.
Yeah.
Mate, I've never heard the bass line for this track.
It's great, isn't it?
I might learn it. I'm going to learn it.
Just turn it down a wee bit. Yeah, that's it.
I want it.
Wait, I've got it. Check it on the stream.
I've paused it.
Ah, that's done.
Okay, go. Mate, the delay is ridiculous. Like, you said, check this out, and then it was like 10 minutes before you came out. 10 minutes.
Oh, mate.
10 minutes.
So, if you're joining on Twitch, you know what the score is by now. You know what the score is.
Yeah,
if you
the
knew,
score,
then you don't know what the score is. Where you been?
6-1. England.
England. Oh, mate. Where's my sheet of paper?
You've lost it, mate. I don't know.
I left it outside, I think.
Did you actually?
I did.
You've got 1 minute 23 seconds. Fetch! Oh, Dabs McGee, you gonna boost it? Turbo or supercharge? I think you should go supercharge. I don't think a Honda can handle having a turbo.
Mate, I forgot the paper with the important things on.
Classic you.
I'm going to be boosting the D16A8. Do you know what that means? I thought it ended then.
I was like,
I was so scared. I was so scared. Like,
mate,
so
if I
scared.
put these headphones on.
You got it in the headphones, is it massive? Oh, it's great!
Ah. Yeah! Yeah! Did you just crank it like in your headphone? Oh, he's not even listening. Mate! Kira's here!
Ah, Kira is here.
Kira,
She's
what's up,
here.
Kira?
I was loving the Kylie, mate. I was doing the office dance.
20 seconds, mate. 20 seconds.
I was doing the office dance. I like it like this. Like it like this. I'm not the same. I like it like this.
Got you.
That's a powerful way to start. You got to stop doing that to me, mate. Every
I
single
put that song
time.
on by accident.
I know.
How good is that?
I know, it's good. Look, but thanks everyone for tuning in to Pizza Games Funtimes present their radio show / podcast / rambling about anything. My name's not Jack.
No. And my name's not Aaron.
Yeah, no,
But
it's true.
The other way around is right.
Yeah, the other way is accurate.
Yeah.
But look, today on the show,
Go
we're
on,
going to
mate.
be here until 10 o'clock, and we have Geek News, where we discuss all about new games, TV shows, and bits and bobs that are coming out.
Geek
I'm
news.
going to be giving you some YouTube and Twitch tips,
Are you?
some top tips.
Why don't you use them on our channel?
I don't know. At this point, I want to help other people succeed where we fail. We're also going to be doing the classic fake news.
Fake news.
We also have a new section
News
which we
is so
introduced
fake.
last week called Challenge Aaron, where people watching on twitch.tv/Pizza Games Funtimes
Yeah,
will be
boy.
able to comment and give me a topic that I have to talk for 30 seconds about.
I can't wait.
Yeah, it's
I
going to
can't
be good.
wait. I can't even begin to imagine what you're going to have to talk about.
We're going to discuss some things about YouTube, some YouTube news about kind of what latest drama alerts have been happening.
Yeah, go on.
And we're also going to be talking about what we've been playing recently, what events we've got coming up, and basically what we've been up to. And then I've got 3 sections here at the kind of towards the end of the podcast where I just put chat.
So we've run out of things to say, so we're
Yeah.
just going to waffle.
Yeah, well,
Waffle.
look,
We're going to have at least 3 segments worth of waffle.
yeah, this
Don't know how
podcast.
long a waffle segment is.
Yeah.
Whether it's like a 15-minute thing, like to break up the hour. But I mean, I know we've already got too many segments to make it 15 minutes. Maybe it's a 5-minute waffle.
We don't know
Who knows?
at this point. So we've got some awesome. Also, sandwiched in between all that madness, you're going to be listening to some
Stack
amazing
tunes.
songs that we picked literally 30 seconds before we went on air.
Yeah. That's how we do it. That's how we do it.
It's our recipe.
We drag them from the
Yeah.
bottom of our minds. Essentially, we come into the radio studio and we sit down and we look at the computer and go, mate, I've forgotten every single song that was ever
Yeah.
written.
Well, it's our recipe, mate. It's our secret recipe. Like the Colonel's got his secret recipe.
It's how you get a mixture. You get
Yeah.
a smorgasbord of different sounds.
I believe the
Smorgasbord.
correct term is eclectic. That's
An
eclectic mix.
smorgasbord.
Yes,
Yeah,
both
go
of
on.
those things. Say
Would you
them.
like a piece of news before
I would.
we go into another
Let's
song?
get into our first bit of geek news, which could be to do with gaming or television or film or whatever.
I'll tell you exactly what it's about, mate, and you're not going to like it.
I won't. Let me like it.
PUBG.
For those of you who don't know, PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds is often abbreviated to PUBG, and it is literally the spawn of Satan itself. But it is the most preferred spawn of Satan. Like, if Satan was going to have a spawn, I'd sooner be PUBG than Fortnite. But Jack, what news have you got about PUBG, mate?
Well, in a one-up trump, if you would say,
Ooh.
to Fortnite, PUBG actually have different maps. So PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds has a couple of different maps. There's like a desert map, and then there's like a Russian map.
yeah,
It's like a tundra, and there's like it's kind of cold and miserable looking.
yeah.
New map is live, mate.
And the new map is live
There is
now.
a new map. It's called Sanhok, and it's a tropical styled map. So it's 4 kilometers square, 4 by 4 kilometers. And it's an all new map.
Is that bigger or smaller than the previous one? I think that might be smaller than the previous one. I did see the beta play of this,
Yeah.
where all the buildings were like half rendered.
Okay.
And I got to be honest with you, I didn't look that impressive.
Well, I mean, it's PUBG. It's not going to look amazing.
Whoa! Shots fired. Maybe we could get sued for
Interestingly,
that.
I also read that the creators of PUBG have been getting into a lot of trouble recently, being accused of reusing assets from like the base version of the Unreal Engine.
Yeah.
So essentially, like they've got buildings and stuff that are just like generic things. Like, here you go, here's a building, just to
Yeah.
make it look like you've got buildings, rather than making their own buildings. So they got into a lot of trouble for that. But they seem to maintain that there's actually no such thing as that, and it's not. It's all fabricated. And they make all their own models. Remains to be seen, but I'm sure a few people are enjoying PUBG, but probably not as many as are enjoying Fortnite. So I tell you what, I reckon Fortnite is a little bit of a high-flying bird.
Oh, mate, this is the new Oasis one. Woo! I do like this one. Oh, I need to blew my head off with that.
What did you do?
I don't know.
That track came in so freaking loud.
Yeah.
I had to dump it, man. I had to dump it down. I had to Google the name of this freaking song. I couldn't remember it.
I love it, mate. I love this song. Mate, get on that Twitch. I'm sharing it everywhere.
Mate, check
What?
out the comment that Carl Hetch has just left.
Read it to me. Read me the
It
comment.
says, well, first of all, Tana Banana says, hi. What's up,
Hi,
Tana Banana? How you doing? Yeah?
Oh, she hosted us.
Tana Banana hosted us. Thanks, Tana Banana. Secondly, Carl H of Thingamy Vlogs, whose house we went to the other day. Ethan's listening to the radio station right now.
Yeah.
Yeah? On the secret PGF project.
Oh my god, the app? I
Yeah.
mean, the what?
So that's pretty cool. That's legit. I like it. Kira wants to request a song.
Request it,
certainly can,
Kira,
Kira.
my
Go
sweet
ahead.
baby doll.
Mate, this is a tune. This is a tune.
This is a good song.
It's a good tune. I'm in. I'm
You don't like
invested.
Oasis then?
This isn't Oasis though, is it?
Well, it's High Flying Birds.
Yeah,
it's
it's not
essentially
organic. It's
Oasis.
Horrifying Birds. It's like the opposite of Oasis. It's good. Did you get that? Because I said it. I said it because it was good.
Mate, you make me sick when
Yeah.
you badmouth these people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought of another segment that we have
Yeah.
that I invented the other day, and it's like what happened this week in the past in like gaming and technology stuff.
Oh right. Okay. So
Yeah.
like, what games were released?
Yeah, and
As
stuff
and
like
when?
that, and news stories from back
Oh,
in the day.
no, I like that. Thunder
got-
by Imagine
I've got a couple.
Dragons.
Imagine Dragons.
Proof it works. Oh, that's
Thunder.
good. I like it. I'm just sharing the stream, guys. Sorry if I am not paying attention.
Okay, we are searching. Thunder for Imagine Dragons is in.
Yeah.
So, Kira, your song will be in 3 songs' time. So we'll have this song, and then another song, and another song, and then Kira's song. So Kira, you have to stick around for at least that amount of time.
Mate, you just bought her viewers.
I got you.
viewership.
I got it.
But
That's how I
she'll
do it.
watch anyway.
That's how I do it.
She'll watch anyway.
No, I'm hooking people in, man. I'm hooking them in. I'm hooking them in. The rock star's gone immediately to my head.
Yeah. You bad now?
I'm bad already.
Right under my
The
spell.
Thunder /
Oh my
London
God,
Rope
baby,
mashup is even better. We'll have to check that out. Carl. I don't even know what we're talking about. Put a link in the thing.
Right under my spell.
Link in the thing.
She fell. Right under my spell.
Mate, don't you wish that you had somebody to post links for you?
Yeah, oh my god, it'd be so much better. Like,
Don't you wish you had some kind of way of you just post one thing and then it goes everywhere?
yeah. If only.
If only that existed, Carl.
Yeah. Carl. Right under my spell.
McFly, it's time.
Carl.
What?
Oh ho! Aha. Oh, that is a good song, mate.
Mate, I've not heard that
good
song in
tune.
absolutely yonks.
Yonks, it's not
Yeah.
that old.
No, but it feels like it was a long time ago.
It's not that
Like
old.
it was
though.
last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
that
pretty
came
last
out.
year-ish.
Yeah, song so last year.
I was quite amazed with that news actually about PUBG. I was quite
Yeah? What?
amazed. By it.
Amazed.
Also, news to do with PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds and gaming in particular
Yep.
is obviously they're still going ahead with their suing Fortnite for copying their
Oh yeah.
claim
Yeah.
that they're saying that they copied their whole entire game model. Now,
Seems fair.
interestingly enough, that lawsuit itself will not obviously hold up underneath American or European law, but they're actually suing them in South Korea.
Smart. Yeah, no, that is
Which
smart.
is where Fortnite is where PUBG is based, and obviously South Korea is famous for flouting laws, and that actually goes back to South Korean kind of ethos towards life. Actually, they don't think you can own ideas. It's quite a because obviously it goes back to like Buddhas and all that they don't think they can own ideas and things. So that's
Okay.
quite an interesting
Oh, that's,
thing
no,
that they
that-
might actually win that case.
So
In which
the-
case they will get a massive payout from Fortnite,
Oh,
and it
yeah.
might kill Fortnite once and for all. But I don't want to dwell on the negative.
No,
I want to move forward with the positives.
I heard an interesting thing this weekend actually from our visit to Thingy Vlogs.
Yes, we did visit Thingy Vlogs, which will be live soon.
Because Epic, who obviously own the Unreal Engine, right, which PUBG runs on.
Yeah.
So essentially, PUBG is running on an engine that is owned by its direct competitor. Okay, now
Wait.
yeah, so Epic make the Unreal Engine, and PUBG runs on the Unreal Engine. So
Yeah.
PUBG pays a fee to Epic of however many percent, like per sales, you know, for the use of its engine. Essentially, what that means is that even if PUBG wins
They'll
against
have to
Epic,
pay.
they'll still be paying Epic. So essentially, they'll just be switching money around.
That's crazy.
So I think the whole thing is kind of just a publicity stunt to get everybody aware, rather than
PUBG
actually.
publicity stunt. Yeah, that's
rather
right.
than
I said
an
that.
actual thing. Otherwise, they would have done it in real law as opposed to this weird South Korean law. Where
Well, I
nothing
think
matters.
South Korean law is real to them, mate. I think that's what they
Yeah,
live by.
no, yeah, I see what you're saying, but is it?
Yeah, well, look, it is. So don't forget that later on we've got kind of more news about the events that we're doing, what we've been up to, giving you some YouTube news, got some more geek news coming at you, and we will also be introducing the segment of Challenge Aaron, where if you're watching on our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Pizza Games Funtimes, so you can actually comment and request songs and all that, and listen to them on the radio or listen to them on Twitch. Challenge Aaron is a segment that we introduced last week, because Jack mentioned that I have the ability to talk about anything, even if I don't know what I'm talking about.
It's true. You can talk through whatever is happening and get to the end of it without anybody suspecting that you've got no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
However, what you've done is actually counterproductive because you've now revealed that. But you also revealed that you don't know anything about anything.
Yeah, it's true.
Whereas you think that I know everything about everything, and I can also do the same thing and also make it sound like know what I'm talking about, and actually not know what I'm talking about. So really, I'm in the higher ground, I reckon.
Yeah, but look, I've put the gloves on the table, mate. I've thrown the gauntlet down and said that I challenge anybody to give me a topic to talk about for 30 seconds, and I will be able to do it.
Okay.
So people in the comment section can send us that, and we will be doing that a little bit later. But mate, should we get another song down people's ears?
Nah. No,
Have
because
you
I've
got
got
any more
breaking
news?
news.
Breaking news.
I need a button. Beep, beep, beep. Breaking news,
We do
right?
need a button.
It's not that breaking. It's actually not surprising at all. Rockstar are adding more DLC to GTA Online.
Oh, why?
I don't know. Probably because
Why?
they can make absolutely piles of money out of it. All right. So Rockstar next DLC is going to be nightclubs. So you can buy and run nightclubs, and you have to sort of micromanage the nightclub itself. You have to manage what DJs are playing, how much you're paying your staff, this, that, and the other. It's got real life people in it. Yeah. So there's going to be a bunch of real life DJs that are going to be the virtual DJs in GTA Online. So we've got Solomon, Tale of Us, Dixon, and the Black Madonna. If anybody's ever heard of any of those people, I'm sure they'll be delighted to find out that they're going to be on GTA Online. I've never heard of any of them, but then I'm a fuddy-duddy.
Do you think that GTA Online should just like
Stop.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, okay, if you like kind of not been playing GTA Online consistently, there's no way that you'll ever be able to afford anything. Like, it got out of hand when they released the like special underground base thing.
Yeah, when you
that
could
cost
buy
like
a
3
bunker
million.
and you had
Well,
they had the yachts first, didn't they? They had
Yeah.
a yacht, and you could spec a yacht to cost like $10 million.
but that was out of hand itself.
Yeah, exactly.
Like-
And then there's bunkers and military operations and this, that, and the other. Apparently, the nightclubs are there as kind of a way to launder money. Don't really know why you need to, because apparently the money in GTA is just worth money anyway. Like,
Yeah, I mean, it's not. It's not.
regardless of how filthy it is.
They've ruined the economy of GTA. Is what they've done. It's
They have.
because everything's ratcheted up.
The GTA
So, like-
dollar's worth nothing.
Yeah, so the new DLC that they release, like whatever vehicles in that, like be it a jetpack, be it a hoverbike, be it some crazy thing, that's always going to be orders of magnitude more expensive than the last DLC's crazy thing
Yes.
to keep people playing. So like you're going to go, oh, it's a new flying bike that's actually $30 billion, and it's like, well, the first flying bike was only $1 billion. And it's like, well, yeah, no, but if it was the same price, then there'll be no incentive for you to keep playing the game. and
if
keep
it was the
buying
same price,
the shark cards.
you think, oh, if it's the same price, it must be as good. But if it's 32 times the price, it's going to be 32 times better. And I think that's the logic behind GTA Online, and it's worked out in their favour because they've made so much money.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Not even funny.
So before the next song, I've got some Twitch catching up to do. If you're listening on PCR Extra, we have people on twitch.tv/Pizza Games Funtimes who are commenting and letting us know what they're saying. So Emma H82 says, "Yo guys," and Carl H says that he spent £65 actual just on a yacht in GTA. They got you, Carl. The worst thing is, I was looking at this because we play online games, and last time when I had to reinstall GTA and I lost all of my online character, I thought, I'll give myself a shark card or something to put myself ahead.
Boost. The
biggest card that you can buy is like $1 million. And that doesn't buy you anything in GTA anymore. No,
the biggest card you can buy is 8 million.
Yeah, but still, that doesn't buy you anything.
It will buy you everything that you need to play the game.
Yeah,
but
which is
not
like
any of the stuff
here you go.
you
Here's
don't need,
pistol.
like the mega everything.
Yeah, but I need all of that. I need all of that, mate.
Well,
I need it all.
If that's what you think, then you need to play more GTA Online.
No,
but I think the thing is about GTA Online, right?
No, don't you do this. I want to do this one.
It's because they're all living in a gangster's paradise.
Oh,
I got you.
Damn. Here on PCR Extra Pizza Games Funtimes. Check us out on YouTube. We're funny sometimes. Not now, but...
Not right now.
No. Through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left.
My mama thinks that my mind is gone, but I ain't never crossed a man that didn't deserve it. Me be treated like a punk, you know that's unheard of. You better watch how you're talking and where you're walking, or you and your homies might be lying to chalk. I really hate the trip, but I gotta know. As they croak, I see myself.
Mate, I'm so gangster, it's not even funny.
I'm the kind of chick the little homies wanna be like, oh my
God in the love that the street life. People spend most of their lives living in a gangster's paradise. Been spending most. You know, this is Stevie Wonder. This song's Stevie Wonder, mate.
What?
Alright, this.
Yeah.
Is Stevie Wonder.
No, it's Coolio.
No, that guy who's singing there, that is a Stevie Wonder song, and this is a rip of that. It's a track from a Stevie Wonder song.
But he says, been spending most of my life living in a gangster's paradise.
No, but that's not what he originally said. Oh. They've like screwed it around.
Oh.
But the clip comes from Stevie Wonder, I'm fairly sure.
Oh. Well, how about that? We look happier doing this than when we're streaming gaming. So when we're streaming gaming, it's like you have to concentrate and it's hard.
You do.
And you like playing games and Aaron's really annoying because he's terrible at games and it's difficult to just live. And then like, it's like, oh, but here you just listen to dank music and drink Rockstar. Maybe we should drink Rockstar when we stream.
Maybe we should. Maybe we should.
Maybe we should go to the thing.
Yeah, so people watching on Twitch right now, mate. They're there.
Wait, what? The nightclub update has its own secret underground base.
Oh, for God's sake. Like, just die,
no.
GTA. Just accept it. Money and the power. Day after dinner. Hour after hour. Boom. Yeah. What?
Thanks, Kira.
What?
That means a lot.
What?
We're wicked, mate. We're wicked.
Wicked
at radio stuff.
Wicked.
Wicked. Every song's too long. I can't deal with it.
Yeah.
I just want to be on the radio all the time.
Been spending most of lives in the gangster's paradise. Been spending most of lives in the gangster's paradise. Been spending. I actually listened to the song on the way down here.
Why?
Because I'm a gangster, mate. You don't realise. When I'm not on stream and stuff, I'm blasting fools. You know? Tell me why are we... Yeah, this is Stevie Wonder, mate. I am right in that. I think I'm right.
Might have to look that one up, mate.
Are you and me? Oh, mate, we're there. Mate, I think your last bit on that song was actually the most beautiful.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Thank
no,
you.
I think that
No,
yeah,
I've googled it.
yeah.
And Stevie Wonder received a writing credit for the sample of the song "Pastime Paradise."
Told you.
So you're right.
It told
Coolio
you.
and "Gangsta's Paradise" is actually a Stevie Wonder
Yeah.
song.
Did tell you. mate,
How
didn't I?
about that,
How about
space fans?
that all? How about it?
No, how about it? No,
Well-
let's talk about Forza.
What?
Yeah, you know Forza. Yeah, you know
Forza?
Forza Horizon.
Yeah.
You have a rough understanding. It's a racing game. I know you don't care about it, but it is a racing game. Forza Horizon 4 has been revealed at E3 this year,
No.
as we all know, and it's going to be set in the UK.
Yeah.
So it's essentially going to be Traffic Jam and Roadworks Simulator 2018.
Oh, funny.
Yeah. They're going to have 4 seasons. They're going to have all 4 seasons. So they're going to have spring, summer, autumn, and winter. And as far as I can tell, it's going to flip each week, and it's going to be a server-wide flip. So one week it'll be summer, the next week it'll be autumn, the next week it'll be winter, and so on and so forth.
Is that going to coincide with actual weather?
Well, I mean, if it is,
Weekly.
if it's
It's
summer,
not at all, is it? No.
if it's summer one
No,
week
I've-
and autumn the next, then yes, it will do, but it probably won't. So Forza Horizon 4 is coming out in October. So it's a pretty fast turnaround for Microsoft there. However, it was actually downloaded 4 months early.
For what?
Yeah, somebody accidentally downloaded it.
So they got to play it like before it came out?
Unfortunately, they couldn't play it, but they could download it and look at all the files.
Go on.
That's all they could do. They couldn't open the files because
Yeah.
it's all encrypted by Microsoft Store, whatnot. But they could download it 4 months early. Have to say though, can confirm there aren't any Toyotas in it,
Oh.
apart from 2 pickup trucks.
Well, that's all you need, mate. Pickup trucks are the future.
Yeah. Well, the thing is with Toyota at the moment is they're having a lot of trouble. Games companies having a lot of trouble actually getting Toyota cars into their games. I think it's something to do with people crashing them in the game and then crashing them in real life. Something this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see whether ever and Toyotas turn up again in games. I know that the new Supra is now in Gran Turismo 5. No, Gran Turismo Sport even.
You're excited about the new Super, aren't you, mate?
I am. I want to buy one.
Yeah, but you've got a car.
Yeah, but I want a new Supra. I want it.
Okay,
I want it.
I'll
I
get
don't-
it to you.
I don't care how much it is. If it's like 80 grand, I reckon it'll be about 80 grand.
80 grand?
That's what I'm going with. That's what I'm going with. Maybe 65. I think
Yeah, but it's like that or a house, mate. Like, you know.
yeah, but Supra.
No, you've got me.
Like, you know,
no, you have got
mean, come
me
on.
actually.
Come on,
I'll get one.
Supra.
Oh yeah, do you
We'll
want to go
get
splitsies?
We'll get 2.
Splitsies?
We'll get 4.
Use that bare YouTube coin.
Yeah. I'll use all that fake money that I ordered off the internet.
Yeah, no, you did do that actually.
I did do that. I went on Wish.com and I bought £2,000 of fake money for £1.
It was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Jack just comes in and throws this
Wad.
massive amount of wad of cash at me,
Ah.
and I'm like, bro, you got something to say? And it's all fake.
It is all fake.
But it's obviously fake.
It's got Chinese writing all over it. If
Yeah.
anybody was tricked by that, they should be ashamed of themselves.
I reckon you could trick someone with it.
I'm
mate.
sure.
I really
you could.
reckon you could.
I'm sure you could.
Like at this point,
Well, you never know. Mate, do you want to know about fake news?
I do.
You want to know
I
about my
do.
fake news?
I do want to know.
Okay, so I've got 3 news stories for you. They're all crime related.
Yeah.
Yeah? So this is going to be your
Show it to me.
fake news for the week. Do you want to do the jingle, mate?
The news is so fake. You've got the fakest news. No one does news faker than me. Fake news.
It's so fake. You're going to build a wall around it and make it pay for its own wall because it's so fake. Okay, so 3 crimes have been committed.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I say
3?
3 crimes. 2 crimes have been committed, and 1 made-up crime has been committed.
Oh, so we're crime week this week?
The crime week. We're
Oh,
crime-related, criminals.
Criminals.
So the first one is, okay, and I'm not going to tell you which one's the fake one. I'm not going to tell you which order they're in either. The first one, this is the order, the first one. The first one was a man, okay, a man bought some meth who he found to be of a substandard quality, went
What?
to his local police station and asked to have it tested.
Sorry, what? No.
Yeah,
So a man bought meth.
he bought meth, yeah,
Okay.
and he thought, oh, this isn't doing me much good actually. It's not really that methy. So he went to his local police station and was like, "Look, Mr. Policeman, this meth ain't no good. Can you test it for me? Can you check it?"
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
the first one. Okay, the second one is a man has been arrested for attempted murder. Yeah, after drugging his girlfriend and attempting to cryogenically freeze her.
What?
Yeah. So he drugged her, he knocked her out, and then he was a scientist, and he had access to these cryogenic labs, and he attempted to freeze her.
Okay.
Yeah. And the third one.
I think he's just been watching too much Batman, to be
Yeah,
honest.
he
So
might
he's
be.
just, I'm Mr. Freeze. Or more specifically, he might be the Arnold version of Mr. Freeze, which is the definitive.
Stay frosty.
Stay frosty.
Come on. What
Cool party, bro.
Get to the Batmobile.
Hi, Talia Afford on Twitch, by the way. BTW.
Talia
Thanks for
Trafford, mate.
popping by a lot. I can't read. And what's the third?
The third, potentially fake piece of news, is
Fake
a
news.
man has been sentenced to 50 years in jail.
Why did you sing it like a jingle?
50 years
In
in
jail.
jail. Because he has stolen
Yeah.
$1.2 billion worth of fajitas.
Fajitas?
Mm-hmm.
Fajitas.
Yes.
Okay, I mean, I want to pull the... Okay, so I'm going to be pulling... Throughout the show, I will
Yeah.
be pulling these fake news stories behind,
Yep.
apart.
Yep.
Yep. And we will try and identify which of the three is fake. Bear in mind that two of them are true,
Mhm.
and only one of them is fake.
One of these
So,
stories is fake, the other two are true. Aaron has to determine which one of them I made up on my drive home from work. So, in the meantime, to give you a little bit of thinking room, let's have a little song. Now, I know that you like this song, and it's going to be our second hit from this artist
Ooh. Is it from
of
my
the week.
babe, Kylie? Oh, yeah!
Yeah! So, whilst you're trying to get these crimes into your head, maybe you should try and get me out of it. Yeah.
La, 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 la. Look, people are watching on Twitch. Talia Trafford.
Oh, Carl's eating a swizzle stick double dip sherbet thingy.
Ooh, Carl, you be
Double
careful.
dip. Chad Menendez is here.
He says, "Hey, a freeze is
Um,
coming."
Talia Trafford, you just spent what?
On
spent
a comet?
£100 on a comet? Like, that's the Porsche one, isn't it? Comet's the Porsche one.
It is.
Wait,
Like, there are better ones
did you
to
make
spend
it
100
into
quid on,
the?
you know what I mean?
Did you make it into the wide body kit, the RWB one, with the really wide flares?
Oh, I have seen that.
I've got one.
Did you
I
spend
spent only
100?
GTA dollars on it.
Did you spend 100 on
I
it?
didn't spend any of my real money on it. Although that's a good idea, I might. I've also got the Skyline. Basically, the only reason I play GTA Online is to collect all the cars. I just buy all the weird cars.
Emma's double stick just broke.
Hold on, Emma. But is it good? Talia, is it good? Is it worth it? Is it worth having that? Do you play GTA enough to warrant all that?
Doesn't that turn up on the radio as well?
Yeah, but I dropped it down for the other track. So that'll be 8. See, we're only hitting 4. We're only hitting 4, mate. We're on 4. Getting that sweet mid. This one goes over 4 for some reason.
Mate, why am I even alive?
Why?
At this point, why am I even alive? Can't even know.
What is it? I just realised there's a massive clock on here. And I've been
Massive what?
I've been searching around for the time. I'm like, what time is it? But it's right there. It's right in my eye line.
Chad Menendez, remember, anyone watching on Twitch, you can have a request at any point. But
Go
also, remember that we are doing Challenge Aaron, where you give me a topic to talk about for 30 seconds, and I have to get my way through it.
I've got one. In case we don't get one, I'll give you
Okay,
one.
we're going to get one.
And
We're
Carl,
also,
yes, we will play the word game.
yeah, we need to introduce that next time.
If you've got any words, we'll get them in. My leg is itchy.
Mate, how much can you do this? Ah! No, word game. I need to put it on here as well.
Chad Menendez says, talk about Metal Gear Solid. Talk about Metal Gear Solid. Talk about it.
Okay.
Do you know anything about it?
No, I don't.
me
I
neither.
absolutely don't.
I don't even know if you'd be right or wrong.
Is that the one with Snake?
That's not mistake. Yeah.
Snake, okay.
Metal Gear Rising's the one with the robot dude. And the word is minion. Well, I'm sure I can get my minion to do something about that.
I was thinking we could have a segment where, like, we read some ridiculous news and me and you have to act out, like, what happens. So we're like, our man goes into a shop and, like, pees on a wall and we have to go, oh, all right, mate, no, yeah. Oh, no, what are you doing in
Excuse
there?
no, actually, what?
No, you peeing in
No,
a-
sorry, can you stop? No, please. Why are
Like,
you doing
just like, how would that go? Like, oh, that's fine. Can't get you out of my head. You're the pizza that I'm gonna eat now.
I like it. I like it.
No,
Mate,
it's
you haven't
there.
said your famous catchphrase yet.
My famous catchphrase? Yeah, no, look.
Pizza
again,
games fun times, like the pizza you eat, the games you play, and the fun times you have when listening to Pizza Games Fun Times.
Oh, that was
on
good, mate.
PCR extra.
That was good. That was almost like it was recorded. But look, we've got lots of stuff coming up on the show, guys. I'm so excited. We've got some more news coming. I'm going to be dropping you some YouTube tips and Twitch tips, knowledge.
Yeah.
We have the fake news that we just did before that song. Challenge Aaron, where people give me a topic to talk about for 30 seconds. We're going to have a couple of those. We have one topic already where Chad Menendez has asked me to talk about Metal Gear Solid for 30 seconds solid.
Mate, I reckon you can do it.
Metal Gear Solid?
Yeah.
When am I going to do that, Mel? Should I do that now?
I reckon you'd be able to do it. I will give you some time to think about it, but I reckon you can do it. Like, what you need to do is get the minions inside your brain to start working on it whilst you're talking, and then you'll be all right.
You just did the word game, mate.
Did. We are playing a word game.
Yeah.
On Twitch, you can suggest words that we have to say in normal sentences and conversation that can be as ridiculous as you like. Obviously, don't be rude. But we're doing that, and I just said minion.
Yeah, and they have to be kind of
Good.
Yeah,
Weird.
you can't just go. Yeah, no, I went down the street the other day and Minion saw a. No, you can't do that.
No, that doesn't work. We can't have that.
But first, before we do any of that challenging and any of the stuff we've got later, mate, I want to talk to you about some of the games that I've been playing recently.
Do you?
Okay.
Okay.
I
have you
took
been
it-
playing any other games apart from Dying Light at the moment?
No. No, I have been playing a lot of Dying Light. Like, you will be absolutely flabbergasted by the amount of games that I have been playing that aren't Dying Light.
Is it 0?
It's 0. But look,
Flabbergasted.
more importantly, I made a big decision in my life recently.
Yeah.
I took it upon myself to reinstall Pokemon Go.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Wait, can I be your Pokemon Go friend?
Yeah, no, you can.
I was reading about Pokemon Go, and they've got this thing where the more time you spend with another person,
Yep.
The better the trades you can make with them, like the
Yeah,
better
yeah.
Pokemon you can trade.
Absolutely. And the thing is, when the app first came out, it was a right kerfuffle to like trade Pokemon, and so I
Well,
got that.
No,
one.
it wasn't a kerfuffle because you couldn't trade Pokemon at all.
Yeah, I know, but it was a right kerfuffle
It was a
all the way
kerfuffle.
through. But look, essentially, I have it reinstalled Pokemon Go, and that's a game that I've been playing recently.
Yep.
And it's better than I remember because I had Pokemon Go when it first came out. Actually, I had Pokemon Go before it came out because I downloaded the US version via dodgy means to my iPhone.
Well, I too had it early because I lived in Australia when it came out, and Australia got it before the UK. Except because my Google account was English, I didn't get it, so I had to download it illegally. Well, not illegally, but through dubious means.
Indeed.
Yeah.
But essentially, I downloaded Pokemon Go recently.
Okay.
Have
you gone anywhere to use it?
No.
Okay.
I've come here and I haven't checked out any of the Pokestops around here yet,
Fair enough,
but they have like this whole new gym system
Yeah.
and like battling system, and I think I could probably get back into it, but like I don't want anything other than the Gen 1 Pokemon. Like,
Yeah.
Like,
no,
that's the
it's
thing.
the thing, isn't it? That is the thing.
I want
It's the thing
Mr.
that I
Mime, and that I did catch a Mr. Mime today actually.
Oh,
It was
well
quite
done.
quite
Where
amazing.
was that?
It was at the Boston somewhere.
Oh, the
okay,
Boston.
yeah, the Boston. So I've been playing that a bit, and
Fair enough.
also
Yeah.
other mobile game that I've been playing
Yeah.
is a new Dragon Ball Z game called Dragon Ball Legends.
Mate, you've been playing more mobile games than you can swing a shillelagh at.
That's the other word that you've got. Can't have too many. Yeah, but Dragon Ball Legends,
madness.
mate, you can download it now. It's free to play.
Okay, is it a fighting game?
It is a fighting game, but it's
Okay.
like a three-dimensional fighting game.
Is
okay?
it better than the fighting game we played on the NES the other day?
It absolutely is. But it's a three-dimensional thing, kind of like Dragon Ball Xenoverse style.
Okay, yeah.
The fact that you're kind of
Yeah.
in the sky and things,
can
and you
fly
have to
about.
tap. You get cards to get new abilities and things.
Okay,
But
standard.
visually, It's really, really cool. And look, it's Dragon Ball Z, so it's good essentially. Loads of characters you can kind of upgrade yourself and things. So get it.
Good.
That would be my advice.
No, I'm glad that you're doing that. I've been playing Need for Speed Payback.
Yeah.
I got it a few weeks ago, and I played it a bit, and I didn't really get into it until I realised that I wasn't signed into my EA account on my PlayStation. When I did that, obviously I was then allowed to play online. Once I was playing online, the game went, "Oh, nice, well done for being online. Here's $200,000." And it fixed the game for me, because at that point I'd been struggling from race to race to get enough points to be fast enough for my car.
Yeah.
When I had loads of money, it wasn't a worry. I just spaffed money everywhere, and it was good.
Excellent.
And now I'm really into it. It's actually got a fairly decent story for a Need for Speed game, I will add. And it's kind of like there's heists, and there's like a criminal crime syndicate element to it. It's quite cool. It's better than just Need for Speed Underground, where you're like, I'm just a racer and I need to win all the races in the city before I'm the best racer in the city, and that's it.
Yeah.
There is actually motivation for everything.
Yeah, but I
quite
do
cool. I like it.
think that Need for Speed have not done better since Need for Speed Underground 2.
No, you might be right, but it's better than the last one because it's got a plot.
Yeah.
The handling's still a bit iffy, but it's better.
Oh, other thing
Go on.
that I'm worried about to do with gaming. I've
Yeah.
not been playing it because it's not out yet.
Okay.
I am very, very concerned
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
the new Spider-Man game.
Concerned that it's only out on PS4 and you won't get to play it.
No, because I'm just going to steal your PS4 to play it on.
That's false.
No, I'm going to bankroll us buying the game anyway. So we'll get it and I'll just play it.
Right.
But look, I'm concerned, mate. I'm concerned for a number of reasons.
Yeah.
Partially,
Go on.
there are 3 things that are wrong with the new Spider-Man game. Number 1,
Okay.
all of the things we've seen so far are too kind of story-driven and trying to be like the Batman series.
The Telltale. No, not the Telltale. The other one.
The Arkham series. They're trying too much to be like that, and that doesn't suit Spider-Man's character profile, and that makes me mad.
Okay.
Also,
Yeah.
all the other Spider-Man games that have come out have been rubbish.
Not true.
Well, that's not... No, all the
Spider-Man on PS1 was not.
No,
rubbish.
no. All the other current generation and the Xbox 360, what I would call the modern generation of consoles.
All the current Spider-Man games are all based on the films.
Yeah,
whereas
but...
this is its own game.
Yeah, but it's still going to be bad. It's still going to be bad. Okay? And the third thing that I'm worried about is that I've looked at it, okay? I've looked at the new Spider-Man game up and down quite a lot.
Yeah.
And I can confirm
Yeah.
that the number 1 thing that you should be worried about with this new Spider-Man game is that it's not Spider-Man 2 on the GameCube.
Okay.
So it's going to be rubbish.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Because that's the best Spider-Man game.
Spider-Man game. Your main concern with this new Spider-Man game is that it's not an old Spider-Man game that you like.
Yes.
Okay.
I am concerned about that.
No, that's fair enough. I'll give you that.
Yeah, I'm concerned about that because of that, essentially. That's what I'm concerned about.
Fair enough.
And also I'm concerned about quite a lot of the things that came out of E3, mainly because I'm concerned about the whole kind of overarching system of gaming and how the fact that we keep giving space to the game developers here and there. I'm going on a rant, okay? And I'm going to gesticulate at you with this pencil.
I'm ready.
While I'm talking. Look, we are giving too much room for game developers, okay? And these games companies. Because it used to be that, in the days of Doom and stuff, they'd give you, a little bit of the game. And then they go, would you buy this? Offers. And you'd be
demo,
like...
is what you're saying.
Yeah. And you go, now gone. Now, they give you a tiny little peek through a curtain at the game. And then ask all of the money up front in the form of pre-order, which they give you a little, scepter or something for pre-ordering.
Yeah, well, that's
It makes me sick.
easily solved, mate.
Go on.
Don't pre-order games.
Yeah, but people still do.
I know. It infuriates me to this day that people pre-order games when they've been burned so badly. So many games have come out. And I think it's got a little bit less bad recently because people are more wise to it.
Yeah, I mean, we had a success with Star Wars Battlefront, with the boxes and loot crates and stuff like that, but... You're right. Pre-ordering needs to stop, mate.
Pre-ordering's dangerous because essentially you're gambling on whether you're going to get a good game or not because you really can't tell from videos and stuff what it's going to play like and reviews and hype and everything like that. It's just not helpful. And the way they get you in, and this is my least favourite part, is they say, oh, if you pre-order the game, so if you buy the game now, you can buy the game now, buy it now, buy it now,
yeah,
and then we'll let you play it a bit.
earlier.
Yeah, we'll let you play it.
That's the thing. It's the whole ethos of it's changed. It used to be the game developers and the companies come to the customer and went, "I've made this really good thing. Do you want to have a like? Maybe you could give some money to me. Maybe
please buy this from me. I want you to give me money, but in order to prove that it's worth giving me money for,
yeah,
we'll let you play it a bit and see if you like it. And if you don't like it, that's fair enough. If you don't want to buy it, that's fine. I don't want you to buy it. If you like it, then buy it.
And now they show you just like a picture of a teaser, like Fallout 76.
Yeah.
And they just showed you like a tiny little.
Yeah, it was just
of it, and then just went
scroll 6. It's like, look, there's a field.
Yeah, and then they just go, give us all the money for it, and we'll give you an extra sword.
We'll make it later.
But that extra sword won't actually give you anything beneficial in the game because it will be a game-breaking mechanic that'll be unfair to those people who can't afford to pre-order it at the time that this has come out. That's wrong. It's wrong, mate. It's physically wrong, and it makes me sick.
You've got mad about this. You've been talking about this for way longer than I told you. Like, I zoned out a little bit in the middle, and I came back in, and you were still there, and I don't know what's going on. I think it's about time we had a song.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. I got on a rant.
Yeah, you did. You should.
But do you disagree with me?
No, I absolutely 100% agree.
Thank you.
Pre-orders are evil, and they've been invented by these evil game corporations.
Yep.
All they want is money, and they're all called EA and Ubisoft, and they just want to take your money. No, Bethesda's fine. Like Bethesda,
they're getting there, mate. They're getting there.
Yeah, they're getting there. They've done some bad things in their past. I'm going to get on to Fallout 76 after this song, which is, as requested by Kira, Thunder by Imagine Dragons.
I love how you had to read it and then read it again.
Yeah, I forgot.
Sorry. Alright, Mom! And then I got halfway through my own rant and I couldn't finish. I was just like, no, I need to make the point. I need to make the point.
Yeah, mate. Can you not bang the table? When
no, I'm going to.
You know you've got previous form for banging that table.
I didn't break your laptop.
You did. Oh.
Hey, look. I've got something for you. Geordie LaForge, mate. I'm Geordie LaForge, Morty.
You think you're Geordie LaForge? I'm Gamer Swag Geordie LaForge.
Oh, Razor. You Geordian?
That's right.
In my something with the something.
Yeah.
Woo! Boom. Boom. Boom.
Carl H and Talia Trafford were having a small conversation on the chat in Twitch, and I looked over, and it just said, all I read was, when are you going live?
Oh.
And I was just like, we're not live? And I was like, what? And I was like looking around, like checking to see if I'd not pressed a button or something. But it was actually Carl that she was talking to. Thanks, Chad. We'll see you soon. We need to come and see you. We need to hang out, man. We need to hang out.
I'm worried about Chad.
I'm worried. Well, he's gone, man. He's gone off the planet.
No, he has gone. It makes me sick.
We need to
I'm worried that he's not doing enough work for us.
Yeah. I'm worried that maybe he thinks we're not doing enough work for him. But that can't be true.
I don't think I'm worried. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about
how itchy my leg is.
That leg itch?
Yeah.
What? Oh my god, I thought it ended.
Nah, we're good. I like this song.
Lightning.
It's got that same rhythm though, innit?
Yeah, it's every song. But like, it's Imagine Dragons, so like,
well,
they're pretty legit, you know.
Mate, what are you doing Friday? Are you going on holiday on Friday?
I'm on holiday Friday. I'm off. See.
Scum, mate. You're scum. Wait, so you say like, oh, we need to meet up with Chad, and then you go away on holiday for 3 weeks?
I was thinking that you should do a stream with Chad.
A stream with Chad?
Yeah, like on a Wednesday or something while I'm away.
You putting work into my life?
Yeah, I think Chad could be a special guest. Special guest.
Mate, how many times have you heard that drum beat? Boom, boom, boom,
I've heard it essentially in every song ever made. But look, I did like that song. I just want to issue an apology to everyone about that rant that I just did.
Yeah.
It went on for too long, but
it was long.
I feel like I needed to make the point, and that point was no. I'm not going to go again.
The point was that pre-orders are bad, and stop pre-ordering games.
Stop it.
You
Stop
people.
it. Unless we
If
finally
we make a game, and
if
have
we
to prove
finally
that,
produce the zombie survival game from the newsroom, from the radio show, then look, pre-order that. I mean, come on.
yeah. No, I want the zombie radio game now. Like, it's become a theme of every week's episode where we discuss it. On the topic of Bethesda and Fallout,
Go on.
um,
Mate, we're going to fall out if you bring up what I think you're bringing up.
what is it?
I don't know. I'm just spoiling. I'm spoiling for Rumble, mate. At this
Yeah,
point, like,
you're ready to go. I can see you. You're all feisty.
ah,
Somebody has
fight me.
brilliantly, in preparation for Fallout 76, somebody has made a mod for Fallout 4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of them, but this one's special. It adds in random nukes and just general griefing from NPCs
Oh, so it's to simulate.
what it's like in Fallout 76.
Oh, that's amazing.
So you'll just be wandering along, and then you'll just get obliterated into dust.
Ah,
in
that's
the
what
mod.
GTA has turned into.
However, Bethesda have spoken out about this and sort of clarified a few things about Fallout 76, because obviously, as everybody knows, it's going to be a multiplayer game.
So they have said.
So there'll be multiple people on the map, and now it's not going to be a lot, but it will be a few, and everybody will have their own quests and destinies and everything to get on with. But you will be able to find nuclear launch codes. Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah. So you can go around the map, and like they're not easy to get. Is what Bethesda is saying. Is
Yeah.
they're not easy to get. Like you're gonna have to work hard. You're gonna have to work together to get the separate pieces of the launch code to get a full launch code in order to launch a nuke.
Yeah.
On top of that, once the nuke is ready to be launched, you can't direct it at a specific person. Okay, you can point it at somewhere on a map. It's not some future technology where you can go, no, I want that guy to be dead, actually.
Oh,
Like,
man.
I just want there to be dead. So the nuke launches. Everybody in the game will be aware that it's launching.
Yeah.
Everybody on the server will be aware.
They'll have time to get to the.
and they'll know roughly where it's going to be as well, so they can get clear. It's not like you're going to be walking along and just pop instantly and just turn to dust. Additionally, right, the nukes themselves will cause a area to be obviously super irradiated, and along comes that is some really high-end loot.
But obviously, additional risk of getting into
But,
that area.
Yes, so there's going to be more radiation, so you're going to need to be properly suited and booted, power armor and all that sort of stuff to make sure you're radiation proof. Probably going to need some hefty guns as well, because I can imagine the monsters and the creatures and whatever are going to be pretty nasty in those areas. So essentially, it's going to sort of create like a raid type thing, where if a nuke goes off, people can come together, or they can obviously fight against each other to raid these and loot these irradiated nuclear blast zones. So I think that's actually quite a cool mechanic, because it adds in, not only does it add in an element of danger that at any moment a nuke might get launched off and you'll just be like,
Oh,
might get
stay away from that.
but also it gives you a sort of sense of spontaneity, like something's happening and you kind of need to go and deal with it straight away, because obviously if other people are on the server, which there will be, you're going to need to get in there as soon as you can to get the best loot and not have to fight people for it,
Well, people will be really good at that because they've got training from just playing nothing but battle royale games for the past billion years.
Yeah, but it's Fallout, isn't it? It's not really like a twitchy shooter.
The thing that you don't understand about Fallout
Yeah,
is that it's rubbish.
yeah. What?
Fallout.
No, don't just look at me. Explain yourself.
Okay,
Go on.
right. Fallout 3 was the first 3D one, correct?
Fallout 3, but yeah.
Full of like glitches and bugs and stuff.
It
But
was-
that's
it was-
fine
yeah.
because they went from that was the first 3D one. Okay,
But it was based on the creation engine, which obviously
Yeah.
they'd used for Oblivion
quite
as
a
well.
lot. Yeah. So no real excuses there.
Yeah.
Fallout 4, which was the last one with
Okay, yeah.
dog meat, wasn't it?
Dog meat.
Fallout 4 was rubbish in
Why?
terms of poorly optimized. Like the actual game itself was. There was a lot of issues with glitches and all kinds of gubbins that was going awful wrong,
Yeah.
game breaking stuff.
Okay, I
That
never experienced
ruined
any of
the
that,
game.
but okay.
No, it's famous for it, mate. It is famous
it-
for
is
it.
it
What did you
famous?
play it on?
PC.
Well, there you go.
Well, there I go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There I go.
What's your argument? Like, it's fine for me.
It's not as good as people think it is, mate.
No, I think it's not as good as you make out people think it is.
No.
I think you think it's not as good as people think it is, but actually a lot of people really enjoy Fallout.
I really enjoyed it.
Right.
You get me mixed up. I really enjoyed
Then
playing
I
it.
don't understand
But
your
I
argument.
absolutely could not believe that it was supposed to be a current generation game Like, if it had come out on the Xbox 360, I'd have gone, alright.
Yeah, well, that's...
But maybe that's because I played it on Xbox One, which, as we know with State of Decay 2, is not the way to play any game ever.
But when Fallout 4 came out, it would have been a current generation console. It wouldn't have been an Xbox One X or anything like that.
No, but it's still, trust me, mate, when I played it on the Xbox One, it was gacky.
Oh.
Like, people's faces were like, ah.
Maybe the Xbox One's just gacky.
Well, yeah, it could be. I do agree. So, look, I take it back.
Yeah, good. Well, good. I'm glad.
I take back my statement.
Fallout 4 was a very popular game.
Fallout 4 was great. I really enjoyed it.
I did think it wasn't as good as Fallout 3.
Absolutely correct.
Because they made it more of a shooting game rather than an
rather
RPG.
than the and they made you less reliant on their really cool like shoot in face body system, the VAT system. Yeah,
the VATS apparently is going to be back in Fallout 76 as well.
How are they going to do that with an online?
I don't know.
thing?
It's going to have to be like real time. It's going to be real time VATS. Whether like if you see someone, you can like you'll have to quickly pick like what bit you want to shoot at, and I don't know.
That's weird because like it always used to like freeze time when you use VATS, and then you got to shoot. Right, that's strange.
We'll find out.
Hopefully they won't go to a kind of World of Warcraft style like click and cooldown time thing, because that would be terrible.
I don't think they will. I think that Bethesda are. I don't think. I hope that Bethesda are going to stick true to their Fallout origins, and it is going to be a single-player RPG game.
Yeah, well, hopefully
with other people, rather than being a multiplayer game that's set in the Fallout universe. If you know what I mean.
Perhaps it will do like a VAT system, just kind of intrinsically from like if you get a headshot, then it will do that more damage. I don't know.
Maybe
I don't know.
I can't
maybe
see...
the NPCs you can use VATs on.
Yeah, but even then you're still slowing down time for a world where there's other people in it, which is an impossible thing to do because it's then going to have to slow down time for them. Otherwise, you're going to be frozen in time, which is going to be sort of bad for you, isn't it? Who knows? Essentially, at this point, we've not seen it. We've not seen any.
This is exactly my point, because all they gave us is just like a little picture of it, and everyone's losing their minds.
Yeah, well, it was a video.
I wonder how many they sold. Like they sold all of it, right?
I can imagine it's going to be completely sold out at this point.
Yeah. But look, that's interesting. That's interesting.
Yeah, Fallout 76. So I don't know. I think the jury's out on that one. I don't think it's going to be as good as or as bad as people think it is.
I just hope they sort it out.
Something totally different.
More importantly, like, people aren't losing their minds over Halo Infinite.
No, well...
But what is the point in, like, what is the thing with, like, infinite degrees of numbers behind your game title? Like, because you've got Halo Infinite and you've got Doom Eternal.
Yeah.
Like,
now what?
What are they doing?
What comes on after that? Like, is that the final Halo game, or is it going to be the only Halo game?
Well, it's the only one you ever need.
Well, yeah, I think Halo, I think people have been burned by it.
I've been burnt.
Since 343 taken over, and I'm not naming any names, but when...
I'm not naming any names. 343.
343 took over, and Halo went bad.
Yeah, it did. Bungie needed to keep it. But do you think if Bungie kept it, it would have been good still?
No.
Because I think the games industry has changed kind of around it, and that's what made it bad.
Yeah, well, Bungie did Destiny, didn't they? And they said some things that didn't really hold up, like, oh, Destiny, that's going to be a 10-year-long game.
Which is madness.
Keep playing Destiny and keep updating Destiny into the new consoles and so on. And it'll be the same game, and you get to keep your character throughout. Until we release Destiny 2, like 3 years later, and it's all a lie.
Yeah, it was all lies. I was really excited about that when it first came out, and there was like, 10 years worth of DLC.
It's a really cool concept.
It's a good concept.
They completely backed out.
They could have done it. They could have, because the Destiny 2 did follow on from Destiny 1, so why couldn't you transfer your character over?
Exactly.
It's just Mass Effect all over again.
All it is just data. Like, there's no reason why you couldn't carry your character over and your skills over and all that sort of stuff. Whether it had to translate into something slightly different to keep it fresh rather than having the same skills over and over again. But it's not like the classes were different.
The whole game is the same, mate.
It's the same game. Yeah. You just have different skills, and by different skills, I mean like
exactly the
same
skills. Yeah,
they're the same. They're just different colours.
It's made me sick, mate. Look, I feel like with the whole game industry at the moment that we are riders
on a storm.
On a storm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah. And it's
not we've had a heated argument.
We've
had some excessive discussion. I think we're just going to take a few minutes with the doors to just everybody calm down, just relax, and listen to Riders on the Storm.
It's on the storm.
Riders.
So we've still got to do. Have you got any more geek news to do?
I've got a little bit, and I've got some geek history to reveal.
Geek history.
There's one that you'll really like, actually, and we need to go over the fake news.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm coughing to death.
Chad Menendez says that he's going to come and stream with me while you're away.
Yeah, I told you that.
You already discussed it with him?
Yeah.
You didn't think to ask me?
I discussed it with him like just before I got to yours, because I was asking him how he is, and then he said, "Oh, you're going away," and I was just like, "Yeah, fam." And he said, "Is Jack carrying on the streams?" And I went, "Yeah, fam." And he says, "Do you think you'll mind if I pop around and see him one night?" I went, "I'm sure not." And then I noticed that he was here, and I was like, "Would you mind if he came with you?" And absolutely not.
No, I mind now.
I think Tuesdays you should do Last of Us, and Wednesdays you should just play something with Chad.
Yeah? Not as long as it's not PUBG.
He could play on my Dying Light account with him.
No.
Or you could just do party games, like, do whatever you want. Like,
Oh, I will.
the man.
Oh, I will.
Put them in VR.
Yeah.
Just like, "Hi Chad, how you doing?" Put this helmet on and
Bye,
leave
Chad.
me alone, actually.
Bye.
Halo
Bye,
2
bye,
is
bye.
still the best car.
Halo 2 is the best? What about Halo Reach? I really
I
like
prefer
Reach.
Halo 3.
I like Reach.
Halo 2 was better because you could dual wield needlers though.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when they took the dual wield needler, they had no. Why?
Why did they take it away?
Why didn't
Probably
they just
because
nerf it a bit?
too powerful.
Yeah, but they could have just nerfed it a bit.
Yeah.
Like, it's just the flurry of needlers I care about. You can't get that out of one needler.
Yeah. You can't get
And,
the
like,
flurry. It's true.
The Master Chief and all the Halo universe just got fatter. They were
Yeah.
just like, "Oh, we've got more like creation ability with this series, so let's just like make the needler a bit chunkier, make this battle rifle bigger," and it's just like, no.
Yeah.
You're making it bad.
It's the
But they're
Master
going
Chief,
back,
not the Master Beef.
not the Master Chef, because he eats a lot of food.
Beef is better.
It was.
Yeah, that's right.
Kira, we love you too, sweetheart. How
See
you
you,
doing?
Kira.
Thanks for stopping
Thanks
by.
for stopping by.
I miss
I
you.
told you she'd stay around until she got a song.
Yeah.
I know what's
Yeah,
going on,
thanks for
mate.
stopping by. Be sure to keep doing that, and good luck with your streams.
And we'll see you later.
Essentially.
Go on. Mate, this song's long, I'm so glad. It's 9 o'clock already.
Is it?
Yeah.
Shit.
We've been rinsing through. Halo 3 makes Carl say swear words. I'll tell you what makes me say swear words is Halo Anniversary, when I completed it on Legendary and it didn't give me the achievement!
Shit, should we have a Halo session? Oh, why are we not playing Halo until we're dead?
Made me sick.
Why are we just not playing Halo? Why are we not a Halo channel?
So I don't like Halo.
You bite your face. You know what? Have you ever you've done all the stories, right?
No.
You've done all
I've
the story
played
missions.
through Halo Anniversary and Halo Reach.
Yeah, so you've done all the Halo, because Halo Anniversary was all of them.
Well, no, Halo Anniversary was the first one.
So you've done all of them because they're all the same.
Yeah, no.
As well as doing Dying Light, we should do Halo and Dying Light. We should do both of them because all of them are coming out, and we're going to play Halo Infinite when it comes out anyway.
I found out that
You found things?
hunters are made from worms.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. You thought that was new to me.
I found that out yesterday.
Mate, I've read every book in the Halo universe.
Well, I haven't.
The aliens, who are the elites, actually called the Sangheli. Hunters come in pairs all the time.
Is the Arbiter an elite?
The Arbiter is an elite.
I know that because I watched RB and the Chief, which is the best Halo thing. The best Halo thing, I'd say.
I'm the best Halo thing. I've never
I was
played you at
number
Halo.
2 in the
You were number
world.
2 in the world at Halo? You kidding me?
Yeah.
Sit a bit closer to this microphone, fam.
No,
No, because people can't hear you.
no, I don't want them to hear me.
Ah, good.
No, I want to mumble.
I want to mumble my threats at people.
Yeah. I'm not going to cover my mouth as well. Like this. Oh, you don't even know what I'm saying right now.
I know. You know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Hey, enough of this, hey, enough of that. With the Lizard King pumping in the back.
How about that? Drifting.
We should have gone, oh, we can't find this actual one, so we'll just sing over the Snoop Dogg bits.
We'll just do it. Hey, you one of these people?
No, I'm not one of those people at all, actually. I don't want to be one of those people. You make me sick.
On the storm, riders on the storm.
That's right!
Riders.
Well, that's Yes.
So, have you got a YouTube tip?
Oh yeah.
Also, you have to talk about Snake.
Oh yeah.
But Chad Menendez is left, so he won't get that pleasure.
You'll get my pleasure, mate.
Oh,
Yeah.
mate, what's going on with the keyboards in this song? Ugh. Ugh. Okay. Riders on the storm.
Riders. Obviously, that's not the
Riders.
definitive version of that
No,
song.
it's not.
Which the definitive version is technically from Need for Speed Underground 2, Riders on the Storm, featuring Snoop Doggy Dogg. Did you know Snoop Doggy Dogg is my dog?
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he?
What's the difference between dog, D-O-G-G, and dog as in D-A-W-G? What's the difference? Maybe there's some kind of complete difference.
I don't know. Is it like the difference between fat, spelled F-A-T, and fat
Could be.
spelled P-A-T?
Could be. Maybe it's like maybe it's a ghetto thing. Maybe we're never going to understand.
No, maybe we won't ever understand.
Fake news, mate.
Fake news. Oh, I forgot.
Yeah,
I
we're
forgot
still
the three
doing that.
things. Well, look, let me reiterate to you the three fake news.
Fake news.
Because this news is so fake. It's going to be millions and millions of fake, and there's going to be so much fake news. And I've got tiny hands because fake news. And the fact that I've got tiny hands is fake news.
Oh,
I've got big hands. My name is
My hands
Donald
are
J.
big.
Trump, and I've got big hands. And also, this news is fake. Mate, I've got three pieces of news for you. People that are just joining in on this radio, if you've not heard us before, we have a little segment called Fake News. As you may have understood from that garbling that came out of my mouth.
well, it's Donald Trump. He keep whenever
He
we
keep
talk about fake
busting in
news, he
every
keeps
time.
busting down this door and keeps
Yeah.
coming in.
It's shocking.
No,
Shocking.
well, I'm shocked.
Anyway,
I don't understand. He keeps getting here.
he's
next
a man
time-
of many talents.
Next
He's
time he's in
Donald
here, I'm going to say, "What have you done with Milana, mate?
He
Where
probably-
is she?"
Trump. He probably uses his tiny fingers to like break in through locks. Like he puts his fingers through the keyhole and,
Ah.
and does the locks.
Melania Trump has not been seen for
No.
like
Well,
months at this
Melania
point.
Trump was seen
She's
wearing
dead.
a hoodie
Ah.
that was quite terrible. Actually, she was going to some sort of shelter or something, and it was like on the back of a hoodie it said "I don't care." Essentially, it was weird. Anyway, there's three fake news pieces. Now, two of these pieces of fake news are actually real news, and one of these pieces of fake news is actual fake news that I've made up on my drive home from work. So the first one, as we discussed, was going to be the man who, having bought some meth and found it to be lacking in quality, took it to his local police station, asked them to test it for him to make sure that it was good meth.
Good meth.
Okay. The second one was a man who was arrested for attempted murder after drugging his girlfriend and taking her to a cryogenics lab to try and freeze her in a cryogenics thing. Cryogenic
Tube?
cryogenic. And the third thing was a man who's been jailed for 50 years, right, for stealing. I love the numbers for this one. It's
Yeah.
like 50 years. And you're like, oh yeah, must have been pretty bad.
Well,
It's
you
like,
would love the numbers because you made it up.
for stealing $1.2 billion worth. And I'm like, whoa, $1.2 billion worth of for heaters.
For heaters.
And then it's like my imagination is just perfect. Actually, that I made that. But wait, I didn't make that one up. Maybe I did. Maybe I did.
Okay. I need to analyse some of these.
Okay.
Right. So
Analyze away.
we have the first one, which was the man who was sadly addicted to meth. Obviously,
Obviously.
we don't condone drug taking at all.
No.
It's a terrible thing.
Although
That
we
man
did
needs
speak
help.
for half an hour about it last week.
Yeah. Well, look, we're going to speak about it.
Anyway,
He bought some meth that he thought was a bit dodgy.
Yeah, he
like
said
dodgier than your average meth, like the Yogi Bear of meth. You know,
dodgier than your average meth.
dodgier than your average bear. Hey, boo boo, mate,
he
you're like
apparently-
boo boo.
Apparently, made him a bit bad.
It made him a bit
made
bad.
him
Well,
bad.
look, it will make you bad anyway, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah, I know.
so I've seen, I've watched Breaking Bad,
Okay.
and I find it quite easy to believe that someone who has that affliction would
Yeah.
do something stupid like that.
Okay, now that makes sense. That
Um,
makes sense that you think that someone who just committed a crime, essentially buying meth is a crime, would then take it to the police to check to make sure that it's actual meth.
Yeah, because
Fair enough.
inside of his head he might think. So I
Okay.
can believe that.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
The next one is what I will call Victor Freeze.
Victor Freeze.
Did you know in Batman his name is actually Victor Fries?
Victor Fries. Does
Spelled
he deep fry people?
F-R-I-E-S.
Fries.
Yeah.
Does he deep fry people?
No, he freezes them. But Okay.
I suppose freeze could be spelt freeze, F-R-E-S.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, no, I see
But that's what his actual name is. Okay, so he got accused of murder for trying to freeze.
he got arrested for attempted murder.
Why did he try and freeze his wife?
Well, as it turns out, he was under some sort of psychosis.
He was on the bad meth.
He might have been.
He was bad meth guy.
He was obviously mentally unstable in some way, and didn't really know what he was doing to a full extent. And he obviously had some sort of attachment complex, and he didn't want to lose his girlfriend. Maybe they were having some sort of spat or something. I don't know.
You don't know. Like, it didn't say in the news report that you read like why.
Mate, all I've got is the headlines.
I want to see that bloody computer. I want to see that screen. I don't know, because like, you just point at the screen saying all I've got is this.
No.
But look,
okay,
I can accept that.
Yeah.
So like,
and he obviously wanted to sort of keep
her forever. Yeah. No, kind of like a Avenged Sevenfold Live Forever type of deal. I've seen the song.
Yeah. I guess if you're that way mentally inclined, like if you're damaged in that way, and you equally have access to that kind of thing, I guess it could work.
And the last one was
the man who was sent to jail.
The man who was sent to jail for 50 years for stealing. Look, I think that one's true. I think that one's absolutely true, because the way you described it was like very matter of fact. And I think that is exactly something that if you did make that up, then like Jesus, like you need help. I think,
but
maybe
that's part of the trick, is that I'm doing you in by doing it matter of factly. I could say any of them in a matter of fact way, and you possibly believe that one. So.
I think it's the Frozen one. Personally, I think that's one. I think the guy freezing his wife. He didn't want to build a snowman. I don't think that's true. But we will reveal which one actually is true. Let us know what you think's true on twitch.tv/PGF Funtimes. In the meantime, I've got some YouTube tips, mate. For you.
Mate, I've been waiting for this.
I've got some YouTube tips for you.
Need them.
Okay,
I need them.
You need them. You need the YouTube tips.
I do. I've been waiting.
Right. Well, look, the YouTube tips are things that we have, because we're YouTubers. We have a channel called Pizza Games Funtimes.
It's true.
And yeah, we're not amazing at it, but we're completely self-taught, and we think we've learned a few things that we could hopefully help some new creators kind of get into it, and hopefully not hit some of the speed bumps that we've hit.
Mate, we've hit some speed bumps in our time, haven't we? We've hit some serious speed bumps. Like having you on the channel for starters.
Well, look, that's
Here's my YouTube tip for the day. Don't have Aaron.
Oh, that was actually mine as well. No. Yeah, look, what I would say is that you want to create a varied type of content.
Okay.
So don't just, like... People come to watch your YouTube channel for a number of different reasons, okay?
Yeah.
So you want to be getting that kind of clickbait short videos out there that are very reactive to things that have just happened. So like for our example, if there's a new game that's released, we'll try and get an early gameplay to take advantage of that kind of increase in interest around that game. But also don't overstretch that ambition by like reviewing the new Grand Theft Auto when it comes out, because obviously there's going to be a lot of bigger channels that do it. So pick your game that you do, but varying your content like that means that someone who has come to watch that video might then migrate onto your channel to watch something else. And if you've just done the same thing over and over again, they might not stay for very long. But you know what, if they come and see like we have a prime example, like one of our videos that did quite well was when we played Lichdom Battle Mage.
I remember that.
It was time
few
ago.
episodes.
It was like episode 4 of our entire thing, and we branded that because it was about the time that kind of Skyrim was being re-released, and we branded that as the game that Skyrim should have been.
It's true. And
a lot of people watched that. Well, I had a few thousand views on that, and we were like, "Oh my god, what's happening? Have we exploded? Obviously not." Yeah, and people who watch that video will then migrate to some of our other stuff that we do. So, like, if you're releasing,
that's the theory, isn't it? You pick your battles.
Yeah.
In the hope that people that come to your channel for one thing stay for the others.
Yeah. You've got to vary your content, and you've got to do your own thing. There's no point in you starting off being a YouTuber at this small rate, playing Fortnite, like trying to beat Ali A, because it's not going to happen. Because ultimately, everyone's feed is filled up with who's interested in that game, interested in that field, are going to be watching someone else who's not you, and you're never going to get ranked on it. So start small, vary your content to try and get your groove.
Find your niche.
Find your niche.
I think it is important as well. Like you say, you vary your content and make videos about things that are relevant and current, and in order to sort of get a sort of a hook in somewhere. Maybe somebody will find your video and it will start to grow a little bit. But at the same time, if you are sort of hell-bent, maybe not hell-bent, but would like to make a channel about something specific and you're really passionate about that one thing, there's no reason why you shouldn't.
No, but what I mean is you should still vary your content because of that. So like you should do short videos, long videos, different types of videos.
I see what you're saying.
Even if you want to like
rather than just the same thing every week. But then, like I said, like some people, it depends on the viewers that you get and what people want to watch, and it's something that you're gonna have to experiment with and try different things, because you might find that your type of videos and the way you make your videos and the way that people react to yourself may benefit having shorter videos or longer videos or different kinds of videos. We spoke to a YouTuber and he solely plays one game only. He plays, it's a strategy game. I couldn't for the life of me remember what it's called.
Oh yeah.
And he's really successful at it. He lives off of it. He's got tens of thousands of subscribers.
Yeah. And
he plays one game and that's it. He's found his niche and he's rolling it. He's got a big fan base of people that just watch him play that game.
Yeah.
That's not to say you should just pick either one game to play or play every single game that ever existed. Like it is worth trying to find a balance until you find that niche, and I think that's really the key, is to find your sort of goal.
Yeah, I mean, I personally wouldn't want to be limited by a fan base who just want to see me do one thing. Like,
but then if you're as passionate about that one thing as they are, then it works both ways. You grow from it, but it differs between people and people. Like
I cannot believe that anybody could be that passionate about anything to just play it constantly.
Well, just because you don't care.
No, well, look, I care about lots of things, mate. I care about you.
Well, that's okay.
But yeah, that's our YouTube tip. So vary your content, but find your niche, but make sure you vary the type of content that you put out. There's no good putting out, even especially if you put out more than one video a week, there's no point in putting out the same type of video every single week. You want to vary it up, mix it up, change your tags, and get out there, get hunting. And also the most important thing you can do being a new YouTuber, or if you want to try and get into creating stuff, or even Twitch streaming, is join our Discord and subscribe to us first, because we'll support you.
We're there. And I tell you what, the most important thing is to make sure that you really, really like it,
mate. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I'm there with you.
DJ Pied Piper and the Masters of Ceremonies.
I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. We're loving it like that. What? Is it wicked?
Oh.
No, I like it. This song.
Yeah, this song.
What?
What does it take to be a garage MC, mate?
What does it take?
What does it take?
It takes balls, mate.
It takes a lot of stuff. It takes a lots of this and that.
Lots of gubbins. Just have to let that all out, actually. Do you really like it? Is it alright?
Mate, this takes me back to like the 2000s when I was a child.
What?
You know?
Yeah, no, this song was out then. Right, I can't confirm.
Like, it was everywhere, wasn't it? Was it not everywhere?
It was.
It's like I like to chew it. It reminds me of that. The Chewits advert.
The Chewits advert. Was it based on this?
I don't think so.
Duh.
No, I think it was based on an entirely different song.
Well, look, we're guaranteed to get pulled off YouTube for this very song, because he's got to have like no money left now. Like, what else has he ever done ever?
I don't know.
Nothing.
DJ, let's have a look. DJ Pied Piper.
Pied Beaker. I don't remember any of this bit.
I don't remember anything apart from the verse.
Well, that's the only bit anyone ever remembers.
This is proper
actually.
garage though. Like this is garage, mate.
What is garage music?
This.
Drop your bag on the floor, mate.
It's my bag.
Lucian
Lucian
really likes it.
really like it. Easy, wicked.
It's alright, actually. Yeah, it's alright like this.
DJ Pied Piper and the Master of Ceremonies. UK garage collaboration between producer and DJ Pied Piper and MCs MC DT, Melody, Sharky P and the unknown MC. They're best known for this. They also had 2 other singles called We Are Here and Kinda Wicked. They came out in 2002.
2002?
They only ever did 3 songs.
Oh.
Yeah. I assume that DJ Pied Piper did other stuff. But yeah, this is proper. This is what UK
This is
garage
just
is
like-
to me.
But what is garage music? What makes this garage
It's
song?
ending in 5 seconds. What it is. We're loving it. We're loving it like this, mate. 2001.
Welcome to it.
Welcome to 2001.
Well, you're welcome
Ah.
to it, mate.
Yeah,
You're welcome to it.
that distinctive 4/4 percussive rhythm with syncopated hi-hat, cymbals and snares.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Beat skipping kick drums.
That was absolutely beautiful, mate.
Yeah.
Look, at the end of the day,
Go
we've
on.
got some events coming up, mate.
We do.
On the we're
do.
going to Whole Beach Beer Festival.
Whole Beach Beer and Music Festival.
Oh, sorry, I just looked for the beer, mate. That's it.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
you
I'm
forget about
raging. I've
music.
got a problem.
So the 4th, 5th and 6th of August, we are going to be there all weekend.
It's actually
Is it actually? What?
the 3rd, 4th, and 5th.
Oh, no.
Last
really?
year it was the 4th, 5th, and
Last year,
6th.
I was so integrated into last year that
Yeah.
I forgot what day it was on. Okay, so the 3rd, 4th and 5th of August.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's going to be the Whole Beach Beer and Music Festival. It's obviously happening in Whole Beach. They're going to have camping for the whole weekend. So rather than having to go home like it did last year, you can stay there the whole weekend and just get royally ruined.
I believe the word you used was glassed-o'd on our advert for it.
Yeah, you can get glassed-o'd. Not glassed.
Not glass,
because they will have plastic
They will
cups.
have plastic cups. But look, we're going to be there, and what we're going to be doing there, Jack?
We're going to
Custo.
be chilling.
We're going to be chilling.
Spilling and killing. And
We're killing.
just illing, generally. Just illing.
No, well, look, we're going to be illing. And what we're going to be doing is we are also running a giveaway at that event where if you post the fastest lap time round the track,
Mario
Kart specifically, we're not going to have an
Kart.
actual racetrack there.
Oh, next year.
Next year, bring on next year, big up. Then you can win a classic NES or SNES, depending on which one we can get at the time. We haven't bought it yet.
That awesome sort of emulated, sort of actual console,
Yeah.
micro console that everybody loved in the last couple of years. They've been coming out here, there, and everywhere. You know they're making an N64 one?
I do, and I'm going to buy it. And if it hasn't got Conker's Bad Fur Day on it, it's going to make me cry. Towards the end of August, so that's on the 3rd, 4th and 5th of August. Tickets are on sale, Whole Beach Beer and Music Festival.co.uk. You can also look at our YouTube channel, Pizza Games Funtimes on YouTube, which I recommend because I was sometimes where you might be able to watch our video which goes into more detail about what we're doing and what's going to be there. And then towards the end of August, on the 26th of August, mate, we are at Hamfest.
Hamfest.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. I remember.
Yes. Can't remember where it is, but Hamfest. Old Ham. Oh, that's why it's in Oldham, and we're going to be doing our
coming back.
Comic-Con style entertainment and playing games and running VR and chilling,
illing,
and less killing.
Not as much killing.
But
a bit, because there'll be games. And we'll be
more importantly from that, though, because that's quite far away from people who would necessarily living in
yeah,
Peterborough.
That's true. Yeah.
However, if you can drag yourself to Lincoln, on the 29th of September, we are hosting the best Comic-Con event based in Lincoln.
The Lincoln.
We're running game shows. We're running games. We are going to be there all day, recording, get your pictures taken. They've got stuff. They've got lightsaber duelists going. They've got all kinds of gubbins. And tickets are on sale at the Lincoln.
There's going to be
website.
so much stuff there. Last year was absolutely amazing. It was such a good atmosphere for a Comic-Con.
Oh, it was so
good.
We've
been to Comic-Cons where it's stuff for sale.
I think they were just there to
that.
like make money, like those Comic Cons.
But the Lincoln Comic Con, it feels like an actual Comic Con. Like people are there because they love going to Comic Cons and do Comic Con stuff and loving comics and being dressed up in cosplay and having a good time and just generally being cool. Much like the Peterborough Comic Con that was at the start of this year, we absolutely love it, and we're hoping to be back there next year. But 29th of September, did you say?
Yes.
I'm ready. I'm ready for it. And are we going to be live streaming? Do you know?
We will be live streaming on Twitch all day.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's some events that we got coming up.
That'll be good.
Guys and grills.
Tell you what else, if you're into your cars, I'll be at Japfest this weekend on the 30th.
Is that Donington?
That is at Donington Park Race Circuit, which is on the M1 right next to the East Midlands Airport, as it goes. So I've got to be there at 7:30 in the morning. So
your car's going to be there, aren't you?
I'm going to be there. My
The
car's going to be there.
Jackmobile.
Yeah.
Jackman.
The Hoon-tastic.
But look, so that's the events that we've got coming up and stuff. But Jack, what song have we got next, mate?
Mate, I've got another throwback.
Ooh,
yeah.
Throw me back.
Yeah, and it's going to be another gentle one after the Lebanon, we're Lebanon like that. Don't even remember this, but if you're in England, you'll remember being stuck behind JCBs and
No,
Bruce
this is
Lee
nice.
and his dad.
I need to pee.
You have 3 minutes. 3
ages.
minutes. Oh. Mate, this song. Day.
Procession of cars stuck behind. They're getting all impatient and angry, but we don't mind. We're holding up the bypass. Oh, me and my dad having a top laugh. Oh, sitting on the toolbox. No, I'm so glad I'm not a school boss.
Wish I was in school. Oh wait, I'm not.
Oh no.
Do 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 do.
Pull over, pass, and pull off again, speeding by the summer green grass, and we're like giants up here in our big yellow digger, like Zoids or Transformers or
Maybe even bigger.
And I want to transform into a Tyrannosaurus Rex and eat up all the bullies and the teachers and their pets. And I'll tell my mates, my dad's behavior up is only with a JCB and Bruce Lee's nunchuckers.
Holding up the bypass. How do I know all the words to this song?
Me and my dad having a top laugh.
How do I know? What's wrong with me in my head?
Oh, and I'm so glad I'm not in school, boss. So glad I'm not in school. And we're holding up the bypass. Oh, me and my dad having a top laugh. Oh, I'm sitting on the toolbox. Oh, and I'm so glad I'm
Back now.
not in school, boss.
Good.
You've been talking
I'm
about
just reading the comments that you left on that YouTube video about Battle Royale games. And everybody's just like, Battle Royale games are dead. And then the other half of people are like, Battle Royale games are just starting. It's like, which one is it?
Mate.
I think it'll die once it's like commercialized and like
Once
Battlefield and Call of Duty.
well now.
Get off my desk.
I think what will happen.
Get off my desk.
Alright, mate, sorry. I think what will happen with Battle Royale games is to say, like,
Once
it'll just die as soon as Call of Duty go.
Once it's
yeah,
on-
there's two. And
Yeah.
everyone will be like, nope, not cool
it's
anymore.
boring now. We want to play a proper game. What are you doing?
It's just stuff hanging down over there.
Well, don't push it out. We need
Yeah,
that.
don't push it out.
We need that. My dad's
Huh.
Bruce Lee drives me round in his JCB.
I've not heard this song.
Ah.
It's JCB.
I'm Luke, I'm 5, and my dad's Bruce Lee drives me round in his JCB.
Do you think
Yeah.
his dad was actually Bruce Lee and did drive him around in his JCB.
It's funny you say that actually, because he also says that his dad was B.A. Baracus,
Oh.
but he's got Bruce Lee's nunchakas.
Oh well, I think that's fake news,
So who
mate.
knows?
But
Well, it could be.
tell me what the fake news was.
Oh, you want to know?
I want to know. I need to know what it is, mate.
Do you want to know about the fake news?
What?
I don't know.
All
I
right,
was
Jamaican Trump.
I was trying to do.
Jamaican
I was trying to
Trump.
do Arnold Schwarzenegger, but it didn't come out right.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Come on, get ready for the fake news. What are you waiting for?
What are you waiting for?
Get to the wall to build the fake news.
Mate, do you reckon we should have a segment where people give us accents to try and do?
No.
I'm going to try and do your accent. Hi, my name's Jack, and I like the radio.
No, I'm triggered. Right, I'm not going to tell you which one's the fake news now.
Ah, go on.
Nah. Okay, so we'll go over them one more time.
Quickly.
Number 1. A man bought some meth that wasn't very good and asked his local police station to test it for him.
Fake news 1.
Fake news 2. A man was arrested for attempted murder after trying to drug his girlfriend and cryogenically freeze her.
Fake news 2.
And finally, a man was sent to jail for 50 years for stealing $1.2 billion worth of fajitas.
Fake news 3. Look, the fake news I think is the fake news, mate, is the second one.
Oh.
I think fake news 2 is the incorrect.
Which was the
man cryogenically freezing his wife and getting arrested for attempted murder.
Okay. I
So
did say
I
girlfriend, didn't I?
Whatever.
Well,
Did you?
but yes, no,
You made it up.
that was the fake news.
I
I made
knew
it up.
Games VR UK. So
Made it
man,
up.
he's just joined us on the Twitch stream.
Yeah? UK Games UK VR.
Yeah.
He's here.
Yeah.
He's here on the stream.
He is.
He's here
He
right
is
now.
on
He's on the
twitch.tv
Twitch.
/Pizza Games Funtimes.
How about
So
that?
I have analysed the fake news and I picked correct.
You finally picked correctly. You know you got it wrong 2 weeks in a row.
I did. I've got it right now though. So look,
You've redeemed yourself. That's it.
I feel like I've been redeemed.
That's a
I feel
redemption.
like
I'll
I've
give you one redemption. Ding.
risen like a phoenix
Yeah.
from the embers of my tattered
Yeah.
ability to identify fake news.
I'll tell you what else. I've got another one for you. I've got a wild card fake news that I couldn't help but share with you. And I don't want to get into a discussion about it. I just want you to know that in America, in one of the states in America, I can't remember which one, a child found a gun in a chair and shot it. And a bullet came out of it.
Why did he find a gun in a chair?
Okay, apparently there was a gun-wielding person in IKEA, just shopping. And as they do in America, they have guns. People have guns, right?
Yeah.
He dropped the gun, didn't realise, and a child found it and was playing with it and set it off.
Wow. That's some bad actually.
Yeah, there you go. So that I just wanted you to know. Like, I just wanted everyone to know.
Mm.
Anyway, I've got a new segment. Okay,
Okay.
so
Did you run this past the producer?
yeah, that's
Okay.
me. So I want to talk about things that have happened in the past. We've had the news. We've had discussions of what's going to happen in the future, what's going to be happening. I want to talk about what's already happened. Okay? Yeah, you with me? You with me so far?
No, I'm with you.
I want to talk about history. And I want to talk specifically, this week, okay, was 20 years ago this week, Windows 98 came out.
Wow.
Do you feel old?
Yeah.
Yeah? 20 years.
20 years
20
of
years of
Windows
Windows
98, and
Windows-
they've never been able to do anything better.
I don't know, Windows 98 wasn't that great.
It was the best.
But it did have the first of its kind. It had built-in USB support. And famously, in the product display, like the, what do they call it now, press conference for Windows 98 to reveal Windows 98, Bill Gates was on stage with a USB device, I think it was a scanner, and he plugged it into this brand new Windows 98 operating system, and he went, oh, you got a USB there, nice blue screen, and crashed live on the press conference.
Well, that's hilarious.
So that's a bit of history. I've got another one as well. So, have you ever heard of a little game called Leisure Suit Larry?
I have.
You
but
have?
I have no idea what it is, but
Okay.
I have heard of the game.
So, Leisure Suit Larry is terrible. Okay, it is a. It's like it's an adult game, and
Yeah.
you play as this sort of greasy man who's trying to sleep with women all the time, and somehow through the course of the game you actually achieve it. But the funny thing is, right? So this came out like this was sort of this time around a few years ago. They actually managed to shut down the European banking system with viruses that were built into pirated copies of Leisure Suit Larry.
Right.
Yeah. So, because people were so ashamed of going out to buy Leisure Suit Larry, because it was this sort of like dodgy game. Yeah, this is like this dodgy game. People didn't want to buy it, so they got pirate copies of it from wherever they could get them from. Pirate CDs or whatever was happening at the time. So this was 1988. This happened. It was an old game, and these employees were trying to play these bootlegs on office computers. At several banks in Switzerland, Germany, and England, right? And the viruses that were included with the pirate copies of the game actually broke the entire European banking system a bit.
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
So if you've got any argument against piracy, it's that.
Well, the bankers who did that probably got a promotion and
they probably got a nice
not the first time banks have been responsible for a crash.
Oh, there you go. Well, that's my little bit of history for you. It's also a few years since The Sims came out this week.
It is celebrating anniversary. A few good years. The Sims definitively to me is actually SimCity 3000.
Oh,
that is the definitive simulated game.
Sim game.
And I
remember that. I remember playing it, and you just
3.
had a city that was just pure chaos.
Yeah, and then you just like release tornadoes and things upon it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if you don't do that, you just construct the ultimate society.
Well, look, I mean, I built the best society, but then my water system always used to fail me.
Your water system?
Yeah, because you had the underground pipe system for the water and the distribution of it. And I just literally, I always ran out of water, and then none of the neighbouring places wanted to deal with me. So.
Probably because you were stinky, because nobody ever showered, because they didn't have any water. It makes sense.
And you're supposed to grow to kind of from coal power to nuclear power and solar power.
Yeah.
You're supposed to aspire.
Yeah.
No, I was just I was just coal, mate. Poisoning the atmosphere. That's all it was. If I had my way.
Interesting.
Coal power.
Interesting. Yeah, you all the way. There's a new game just recently released. It's a bit similar to SimCity, but it's set in the frozen wasteland. And frozen wasteland. And you have to build a city up, but you also have to factor in that it's really cold all the time, and you have to go out and rescue people from the snow and stuff.
Or you can just leave them.
It's quite cool. Apparently, it's quite difficult to actually live because it's sort of an extreme take on SimCity.
It's cold, mate, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called. It's called Frost something.
Move inside.
Frost something.
Frost more.
But mate, I can play you a song.
Now go on.
And then after that song, I want you to come back at me with some interesting something. And it's going to be about Metal Gear Solid.
Oh no!
Press the wrong button.
My baby don't mess around because she loved me for, and this I know for sure. Give it a ha! I love this song. I've hit the wall of tired.
Yeah.
I've just hit it earlier.
I've
drank it
all, haven't you? You haven't rationed it.
Yeah, I didn't ration it. Earlier, I just hit the kind of.
Well, you got 25 minutes. You've got 25 minutes, so you have to stay 110% for the next 25 minutes, and then you can have KFC. That's it. That's all you need to do.
I need the perfect amount of KFC. I need a KFC wrap.
Yeah.
So you're done there.
You don't need anything else from KFC.
Games UK VR says, I'm good, thanks, and I'm off to university in September for game design and development.
Nice. Where are you going to university to do that?
Don't go to Southampton. You'll end up.
Don't go to Southampton. You'll end up like me, chewing on wires.
Oh yeah, like some kind of crazed cat.
I'm a crazed cat. Mate, there was a cat outside my house today.
Was it?
And it went. It was like a normal sized cat, yeah, but it meowed like a kitten.
Oh,
it was messed up.
Maybe it was trying to Does it sound like that?
Stick together.
Did it sound like that?
Yeah, and I made friends with it. And then it was like, oh, thanks for giving me fuss and being my friend. And then it tried to bite me. And I was like,
bite you?
What? Wait, what? That's all I'm saying. You're going to Worcester. Worcester. Can you get me some sauce?
Worcester.
Give me some Worcestershire sauce.
Oh.
Isn't it funny how, mate, you're ruining that cabling.
Yeah, it's already rules either, mate.
Nah, mate, nah, you've done a bad one. I'm just being honest.
What?
What are you
wanna
doing?
make you come. I
You've
don't know
unplugged
about broken.
ruined it.
Um,
I am just being honest.
this is a good song.
It is a good song. Outcasts are good.
Alright, now fellas. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's cooler than being
Being
cool?
cool. Ice cold.
And then, I tried to do this in my band once.
Yeah.
Couldn't pull it off
Why not?
because of this bit specifically. Yeah. This bit did not lend itself to a live band.
Yeah. What? Just the whole like
No,
bed calling out
just this
thing?
bit. Just this bit. Wait for it. This bit. Shake it. Like, I didn't have enough elements in a three-piece band to make it good.
Yeah. No, I can see how being hard.
Yeah.
Oh.
And Lucy Lou.
Yeah, because you'd need Mac and Steve to be doing the shake its,
Yeah.
and then you can sing over.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
You
what.
like
That's what.
me.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm so glad I've got my headphones now. I can actually hear the music,
Oh yeah. Better, innit?
and it sounds amazing.
Yeah. Mine are
Like-
great.
It's amazing.
Like Yoga CD 400Ds.
Razor, mate. Razor, the best. Oh, I am just being honest.
I am just being honest with you, mate. I'm being honest with you because
Be honest with me. I,
I
wanna know
have to
about your
do
honesty.
the Aaron challenge now.
You do.
Um,
Metal Gear Solid.
For those of you who don't know, on the
of you.
podcast we have a segment
Yeah.
called Challenge Aaron,
Yeah.
which we haven't come up with any type of introduction yet.
Not
But
yet.
essentially,
We'll think
people
of something.
watching live on twitch.tv/Pizza Games Funtimes to the radio show /podcast/ whatever this is can propose to me
Okay.
a topic which I have 30 seconds to talk about
Yeah.
without like
Without faltering.
messing it up.
Without being not.
Yeah,
I don't know. But we need to think of an interesting intro for that, because at this point it's like, what?
yeah. So the topic that I was given, Jack, was
Metal Gear Solid.
okay.
I don't know anything about Metal Gear Solid.
Neither
so
do
this
I.
is going to be a challenge for me to determine whether you're right or not, and a challenge for you to determine whether you know anything or not.
Yeah.
Off you go.
Metal Gear Solid is a game series which follows Solid Snake, who is a kind of super spy type dude, and he fought a lot of different people. But the main reason that people know about this game now is not necessarily from that, it's from the Phantom Pain, which was the latest game released in the series, not necessarily the other Metal Gear games where you have like the robot dude. And also it's known from the memes of Solid Snake, where things happen and then it goes, Snake, Snake, Snake! That's all part of the Metal Gear Solid franchise. And I believe in the Phantom Pain he has one eye.
Okay.
Is that about 30 seconds?
That was about 30 seconds.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah. Oh no, I see where you're coming from. You basically listed the 4 things that you did know about Metal Gear Solid, and then filled the rest in with other words.
Yes.
But that's fine,
Yeah, but isn't that what anybody does about anything?
I suppose. Yeah.
We need to refine this. I need
Yeah.
to like
we need more difficult topics, I think,
Yeah.
because you knew something about Metal Gear Solid.
do.
The games with the metal dude are called Metal Gear Rising.
Yeah, but that's not what I was going to talk about, mate.
And,
So I was vague
No,
about that.
I'm filling in.
No, I was
information.
vague, mate.
And Metal Gear Rising Revengeance is the most recent game featuring that guy, which came out on Xbox 360 and PS3, I believe. I had it. I paid money for it. Instantly traded it back in because it was too hard.
Mate, what have we been up to?
What have we been up to?
Yeah, like in our goings on, in our things
In
that
our
we've been doing
doings.
recently.
Doings and our
So
beings.
go through that because that's
Okay.
part of one of the segments that we've got.
Is that a segment? Is it? All right. Let me just. All
For
right.
those of you who don't subscribe on our YouTube channel and stuff
Okay.
like that.
So, this weekend, I'll tell you what people were doing. We went to Rutland Water
Yeah,
and hired a boat.
we did. It was a kata canoe.
Ah.
Ah, my brain.
A kata canoe is 2 canoes basically joined together with sticks. So you can have 4 people and then you row just like one side or the other side. You don't row both sides. And it was great. We floated around in the water, Rutland Water. And
We
then
wanted
we went
to get in on that water sports bit. didn't we?
Yeah,
We
well,
didn't-
you
we
did.
didn't. Yeah, I did, but it's
You
not
did.
my fault you got glasses.
Yeah, I can't see, mate. I can't see anything.
Well, I'm blind.
I said you could go, but you refused.
I'm not going to go by myself. That would just be like
Well,
ridiculous.
There you go.
All right, well, we'll go.
There is a massive water sports park at Rutland Water at the moment. I said all of that wrong.
You did.
At Rutland Water at the moment. And it's all inflatable, floating on the water. So you can go in, they give you a wetsuit and you can climb on and you can jump off into the water and you can swim about and you can go down slides. And they've got those big airbags that you can jump on and then they sort of, the air moves and you can go flying off into the distance. And if you're a small child and you've got a grown person behind you, obviously you go hurtling off into some trees nearby.
I did. But you can see that will be on a vlog somewhere. And also we went on Sunday to visit friend YouTubers of ours called Thingamavlogs. If you want to get part of our community, it's a local community because we're based locally. Join in the fun and games by finding us on any type of social media. But we went to Thingamavlogs, who live in East Kiel somewhere.
Yeah,
South Kiel.
over in the Lincolnshire area.
Yeah.
And we went to Sleaford, didn't we, mate?
Mm.
We went to Sleaford and we had possibly the greatest pizza of all time.
It was so good.
Now, it's not often we actually have pizza on the channel. It was almost kind of a running joke for the first year that we never made a video about or including or even mentioning pizza. But that seal has been broken and we have multiple pizzas since then. However, this Sunday we went to a pizza place in Sleaford called Little Italy Pizza and they do something called the Beast.
And the Beast is 24 inches
The Beast.
of pizza. And I tell you what, the best topping that we had, there were several. They did really innovative toppings. Like this place does Marmite pizza.
Yeah. We didn't have them,
We
did
didn't,
we? We were
but
too
we'll
afraid.
go back and try it.
We
like
didn't
we
want to
did.
waste 24 inches of pizza.
Well, we could have ordered like a
with
7
Marmite.
inch.
Yeah, we could have done.
But we had steak and Stilton pizza, which was great.
Steak and Stilton.
Cheeseburger pizza, which was great. And they also are famous, the Little Italy Pizza Co. So Little Italy Pizza Co.pizza is their website, I believe.
It's just Little Italy Pizza.
Whatever.
Got you, mate.
They
I've
do
got you
the
covered.
world's spiciest pizza.
I don't know if it's the world's
with
spiciest.
death chili.
The Death by Pizza
Yeah.
is so hot. Apparently, the guy who makes the sauce has to wear a gas mask.
Yeah, but
And
we're going to do that at some point.
And it's recommended that you wear gloves when you eat it in case you rub your eye or something and you just go blind from the shittiness. But funny story, and you will see this in the vlog when it comes out. We met a gentleman there who just ordered 2 of those pizzas.
Yeah,
didn't we? He ordered 2. They're mediums. They weren't the 24 inches. They were only sort of 12 or something. And he was taking those pizzas all the way back to Berkshire. To his friend's house so that they could share in the pizza death by pizza. This
and
chili
not
chili
the
pizza.
first time this man had bought one of these pizzas.
No.
He had more.
So he'd had one before and
Nuts.
liked it so much that he wanted another one.
Absolute chaos, mate. Chaos ensued. So that's what we've been up to, as well as recording content and playing a lot of Dying Light.
Yeah. Played so
to give you an
much Dying
update,
Light.
because like people care about what we've been doing, mate.
Well, you
They do
care.
No, well, look, I do care. I do.
And you're going on holiday, aren't you?
I am going on holiday. Jack will still be streaming to twitch.tv/BigGamesFuntimes, and we do have a chat thing coming out to address that as well.
Where are you going on holiday, mate?
Here, there, and everywhere.
Everywhere?
Yeah, no.
Do you reckon that you're going to be jumping around?
Yeah.
Got you.
This song has 21 seconds of intro, mate. 'Cause it's just this.
Doesn't matter.
Pack it up, pack it in, let me begin. That's it. That's a good song, to be fair.
Yeah?
Mate, we've got 14 minutes.
Games UK VR, how can I contact you for business deals?
What?
Mate, how can we contact you for business deals?
Well, like...
Send us a message on Discord.
Or
on
email.
Discord. And we will discuss whatever business deal you have in mind.
Yeah.
Whatever that may be.
It's whatever, yeah, at this point, I don't know what you do.
I don't know what it is. Don't know what your business deal is, but we'll listen.
Like, we have people saying, like, oh, do you want to collab? And then, like, they ask...
Yes.
Like, you have to come up with the idea.
Classic, oh, mate, let's make a collab video. And you go, oh, yeah, cool, what do you want to do?
Well,
and then they go, no, it's your idea. Like,
yeah,
no,
it's
no,
like,
no.
fab. Like, you can't ask for a collab and then do it yourself.
Eastern Bandit says, "What's this podcast's MO?"
Military
What's our
objective.
MO? Our modus operandi.
I thought it was military objective.
Well, similar.
I
I don't even know what that means.
It's
But
bandit, like,
Games UK VR just gave us 100 bits.
this is just
so thanks for that. Thank you. Thank you.
like chat. We talk about news. We talk about games. We talk about stuff that's been going on.
And we are
we
actually on the radio as well.
Yeah.
On pcrextra.co.uk. We're on the radio. So that's happening as well. Hence why there's now music playing. We're not talking to microphones because we are now just live on
Yeah.
Twitch. So what's our MO? I don't know, mate. We just faff about for 2 hours and then
Yeah.
it's over.
Well, yeah.
There's a slight structure. We
Eastern
have
Bandit.
stuff,
What kind of news?
kind of news, gaming news,
TV,
and movie
movies,
news. Oh, I've got some
anything
Star Wars
geeky.
stuff.
Star Wars stuff,
Star
yeah.
Wars coming up.
Geeky news, because we're YouTubers, okay? Like, we have a gaming YouTube channel, and we've been given the opportunity to have a radio show on a local radio station near us. So we said, like, well, why not make a live stream about it as well? So we have, like, challenges, funny news, fake news,
Fake news. We
stories
have a fake
that have been
news
going
competition
on.
element. We have.
We're still trying to find it, to be fair.
Yeah,
Like, we're still
I
trying
think
to
we're
find
getting
that.
there. We're
Yeah.
closing in on it, and we absolutely love doing it. It's so fun. Like,
It is good.
it's more fun than doing Twitch streams half the time because you're not concentrating on the game and trying
Yeah.
to be entertaining as well.
But,
You
like,
can just chat away.
Are you worried that, like,
We're
the
gonna run
more
out of
we
things to
talk
say.
to each other, the more we're going to hate each other?
I think if that was the case, then we already would.
Yeah, but it'd happen by now. Do you hate me?
Yes.
Fuck.
There has been times where I absolutely hate you.
What, really?
Yeah.
Where?
I'm just like, oh,
Where?
all the time. It's not at the moment.
Oh,
You're safe now. You're safe.
I'm safe now.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
no,
the
go
time
on.
being.
No,
No, I'm
give
not
me an
gonna.
idea.
No.
I need to know.
No. I hate you. Mate,
Sorry,
you
Eastern
hearing the
Bandit,
song?
if it's not what you're looking for.
Have
What
a
are you looking
pleasant
for?
evening,
What
Eastern
are you
Bandit.
looking
I don't know. Obviously not this. Not fun.
Yeah.
Not games. Not pizza. Not fun times.
I don't know. Well,
That's fine by me.
I think that's a fairly decent thing. Oh, the song's over me.
Jump up.
Jump up
Jump
and
up
get
and get down.
down. No, I can't believe you said you hate me. I can't believe you said that. Like, I'm bad now.
This is going to be a discussion on the way home.
Yeah,
well,
Oh, I can't
oh,
believe
well.
it.
No, I don't hate you.
Mate, you had Star Wars news.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know what the situation is at the
Don't
moment.
trigger me.
No, I'm going to trigger you. I'm going to trigger you with all of this Star Wars happening, and when all these films are happening, and what's going on, and there's so many Star Wars films, and who's making them, and where they're making them, and when they're making them, if they're making them. So essentially, I vaguely remember last week saying that Disney were going to sack off some of their spin-off Star Wars films. And they're only going to do a few of them. They're only going to do the main trilogy and
Is
stuff
this
like that.
because people boycotted Solo, and then they're going to like cut out Obi-Wan, and people were moaning about the kind of rampant like feminist nature of the new Star Wars movies and how that
Yeah.
robot. So in response to Eastern Bandit, we do sometimes talk about social political things. We just did. Like
Well,
that Rose
we talked
thing.
socio-political last week
We did.
when we argued for half an hour about marijuana and alcohol.
Did we argue, or
and
did
stuff.
we both?
Well, we both agreed, and we just
the
argued
same
with
point.
the world.
Yeah,
we
but no one.
argued
There
with
was
the
no other. There was no alternative.
Nobody listening.
So yeah, what's happening with Star Wars, mate?
All right, so some Star
People
Wars.
boycotted Solo, and now
People hated Solo. They absolutely
it
hated
was
it.
Solo was
And
one
it
of
was
the best ones,
Star
fam.
Wars film I've seen for ages.
Oh mate, it was good.
But I tell you what I heard. Well, I've got an advert come up on here now. That's going to be no good. I heard, and this is horrible, that Ewan McGregor might be doing a cameo in episode 9.
No.
Yeah. So if he comes back as a Force ghost as Ewan McGregor, that's going to be sad. It's just
Oh.
like, why are you clinging on to the old... Mate, do something new! God! You know?
No, but when they do something new, people hate it.
Yeah. Well,
Like
people don't
they
go
tried
watch
to
it.
do something new with episode 8, but what they did that was new, they went, all that good stuff that we do, we're just going to chuck that away. And
Yeah,
just
but
throw
there's a difference to doing something new and just doing something different that's bad.
What the thing is, like the new Star Wars films are films designed by a committee, because they go,
Yeah.
oh, we've got to have this political point in here, we've got to have this nod towards this social bloody point in here,
Yeah.
and instead of actually making a good film, they want to make a point rather than actually focusing on making a good film.
And I
with a
think
good
it really does
story.
detract from the whole point of Star Wars, because Star Wars, at its very core, is a space opera. Okay?
Yeah.
And a space opera is essentially just like madness in space, and it's
Yeah.
just like, wow, look at all these things and everything, and it's all going on, and all this Star Wars. Obviously not
Gubbins.
Star Wars, but like Star Wars.
Yeah.
So yeah, Star Wars.
I was so happy when that B3 died. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So happy. Hashtag spoilers. Hashtag solo. Hashtag.
Oh my god.
If you haven't seen it, you're
Solo didn't have all good points, but it had a lot of good because it was good. But yeah, no, they're still up in the air about what Star Wars films they're making. But I have heard that it's probably more likely that they're going to make more films than they are fewer Star Wars films.
Well, obviously, because
obviously
Star Wars is just a license to print money.
Yeah, well,
And
is
Disney
it because
have
Solo was a license to lose money? Like,
It's because idiots boycotted it because the previous film was rubbish.
yeah, well, and they had to film it twice.
Did they?
Yeah, they had to do loads of reshoots. It cost them twice as much money as they expected.
Why? What?
It cost them $300 million to make that film.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
300?
And
I could have made it for that.
I
And
know.
I know nothing.
I know.
Like, if they'd have come to me and gone, here's 300 million, I'd go, okay. How long have we got? 2
essentially,
years, right.
Disney were just like, look, you've got to make it. You said you're making it.
Yeah.
You've got to make it. Here's some more money. And it kept happening and happening and happening. And eventually they made it. And it's not made that much money yet. Well, last time I looked, it hadn't. It might have done by now.
Well,
But yeah, I know it's bad.
People are fools. You don't support Solo and like a new actor onto the Star Wars stage playing a young
yeah.
Han Solo, and
like,
yet
which
you will
was
support
one of the-
Rose, who was just nothing against her as an actor, but her character in the film was rubbish.
Yeah.
And like as an actor,
She
she
had
should not be privy to that amount of hate. It's not her fault.
No, it's the writer's
It's the
fault.
writer's fault. But also, as an actor, she should accept the fact that she got paid a hell of a lot of money for that,
Yeah.
and also accept the fact that because she's putting herself out there in the public domain, that she might get some hate.
Yeah, but I do not think that, regardless of whether the character was bad or not, a human being deserves to be bullied like that online.
No,
it's absolutely disgusting.
No, it is.
And I think it's just it goes to show how
But
entitled
it's
Star Wars
focusing-
fans are.
It's focusing on the wrong thing.
Yeah,
Because the people in support of Rose are supporting the character
yeah.
rather than the actor.
actress,
They're
yeah.
saying Rose was great in Star Wars, blah 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 blah. No,
Yeah.
no. The actor was great in playing her part. The part
It was bad.
was bad.
Yeah, and people lashed out
people
at the actress for that
Yeah.
because obviously they can't. It's difficult.
Yeah, just as bad as people lashing out at the actress for playing a bad character and they're then blaming her for it, which is wrong. It's equally as wrong to say that her character was good because, isn't it sad that she's getting bullied?
Yeah.
Like, no. It's sad that she's getting bullied. It's awful, but it doesn't make the movie any better.
You know what's going to make the movie worse? People want to spend a lot of money remaking it.
Yeah,
Have you heard that?
yeah,
They're crowdfunding
yeah,
a $200 million remake of
yeah.
Episode 8,
I know.
and I really want it to happen.
I want it to happen,
I want it to happen
so go
so
support
badly.
that.
Apparently, they've already had $150 million of funding.
Mate,
I don't believe it.
I
For a
will
second,
know.
like, this is just crying out to me as just the most ridiculous thing that's ever happened. But every person ever that's been involved in Star Wars, like even Ryan Johnson was just like, yes, please make it, I need to see it. And I want to know what they even think they're going to do. Like, do they think they're going to take the Star Wars, like, Episode 8 and just cut it up and make it better and, like, cut out all the bad?
Yeah.
Are they going to re-act it, like, with new actors and just try and tell the story the way they think it should have been told?
I don't know.
What's going on?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Like, essentially with Episode 8, like, we've been over it loads, they messed it up, and it's going to be the only film in history where the adult, inverted commas, parody that will inevitably come online at some point is going to be better than the actual movie.
Yeah.
So, like,
We'll
what
see.
are you doing,
We'll
Disney?
see.
What have you done?
And mate, look, I really think we might have stepped into the eye of the tiger
We
for
have.
this one.
How
okay?
long is that song?
Well, this song is 3 minutes and 43 seconds, right?
And we have...
We've got approximately 3 minutes and 43 seconds of time left, so I'm going to
should we
put
say
this song
goodbye?
on now. But thanks so much, everybody, for
Yeah.
listening to PC Games Funtimes on PCR Extra.
Extra.
We won't be back next week, unfortunately, as Aaron is going on holiday.
I'm on holiday.
But we will be back in August once Aaron is
Well,
back
end
from
of
his
July.
end of July. Whenever you fancy, mate. Like, it's all down to you.
Well, look.
But
Why don't
thanks
you
so
just
much
hate
for
me? How about
tuning in. Thanks so much, everyone, for listening. For those people on Twitch, thank you for coming. I really hope you enjoy this last song of the night, which is Eye of the Tiger by Survivor. And if you desperately want some more PC Games Fun times in your life, Find us on YouTube or Twitch or Twitter or Instagram or Facebook.
Or Bebo.
whatever. Not Bebo. Bebo's rubbish.
I think we should get on it.
No. I have the tiger. Dun 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 dun
Dan.
dun dun dun. I'm gonna fight you, mate.
No. Thanks for watching, everyone on Twitch. Well done.
Oh.
We're Offski Plopski.
Offski
I'll see you Slaters.